and when we're done, we'll have a conversation. And I'll give you my very blunt views. I promise you that. I have very strong views on that, but I am going to be, unfortunately, very restrained today.
Yes, guys, welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you're smashing up the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel as well if you are new. Over 250 people in already. Let's get the likes to 115 rapid to piss off the mutants, guys. Come on, man. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's have a look who we've got in the building today, man. Yes in the chat. Built to Mahmood, built to MCFC, DS Ford, Artifice, built to Ryan. German Chicken Wing, built to Ali Al-Sari, built to Jason Ichigo, Keegan, Roshan, Whittier, Alf is in the building, built to Dashmess, Dell, Steve, Brandholt, good to see you, man. We got to Cade, Bryson, Oriah, Steve. Who else we got in here, man? Silvio, AJ, Brett, Cheryl, Jess. Good to see you, man. Make sure you guys are smashing up the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribing. I'm joined by the treble father, Martin from Mancunian Way, once again. You can't get off this channel. You know what I mean?
Piss off. Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, mate.
Good.
No. I've just been listening to that BBC podcast, so maybe I'm not all right anymore.
I've not listened to it, but you have to tell me what's going on.
No, you don't want to listen to it. You really don't.
No, I'm not listening to it. I'm not listening to it, but you can tell me what goes on.
Talk about a hit piece, isn't even in it.
You're glutton for punishment, you mate. Is that Dan Rowan?
Yeah. No, do you know what it is, mate? I'm one of them. If I want to talk about something, I have to research every nut and cranny. Because I'm one of them. If you're going to talk about something, I got to know what I'm talking about. So I'm one of these sad bastards who sits and reads everything. Got too much time.
Well, big up for jumping on. Of course, we are joined by Tone as well. You all right, mate?
Yeah. I hope you are too. I'm in a giggly type mood today. I know I'm normally bloody off the wall on some shows, but I'm proper giggly today.
That's what it is. Bought a new shirt. I'm excited.
Well, I've got the Knoll one turning up. I think Monday after Tuesday or something. So I'll be wearing
you bought that, yeah?
Yeah, I had to, mate. I
Don't get fashion advice off Tone. Jesus.
Yeah, I said to Brie, look, I'm not buying another top. I've just spent 80 quid or whatever on this one. And then I saw it and went, yeah, sod it, I'll have it. And I also like the other one. Is it the third kit, the purple one or whatever?
Oh yeah.
So I might go and grab that. But that's like 240 quid on bloody top. So yeah, I'll see on that one. But yeah, I'm really good. Hope you're well also.
Yeah. Big up, man. Big up. Listen, guys, make sure you are smashing up the likes. I want to ask you guys a question, right? Because obviously everybody knows now, right, that the Manchester City 115K starts on Monday. It's been well reported from various different sources. Estimate timescales anywhere from 6 weeks to 12 weeks, depending on who you're listening to. This is coming from good sources. Stefan reckons it could take 10 to 12. Kieran Maguire and another decent reporter say it could take 6 to 8. So anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks is sort of the estimate, which I guess shows you that we don't really know. I want to ask you guys, how are you guys feeling? Like, genuinely, how are you feeling ahead of this? Because listen, this is difficult for City fans, obviously, to deal with because it's these 115 charges. They're very, very serious. We don't really know a great deal about what's going on because all we've got right now is the charge sheet and the emails. We don't have City's defense because obviously City are not telling us what the defense is because they've got to wait for the case to start. Are you guys feeling nervous? Are you guys feeling optimistic? Some people might be feeling weirdly excited. Like, Tone, let me come to you first of all. How are you actually feeling ahead of this, knowing that this is it now? It's real. The case starts on Monday.
Excited and optimistic. I would have ticked those boxes from what you said. I am also happy that they're just getting on with it. I think we just need a resolution. I think you saw Pep and he said a few times, let's get this shit sorted. I think Richard Masters has said the same. Let's just get this thing sorted. It's been going on a while. I understand why it's been going on a while from what people who work in that area have said. That's fine. I completely see they've got to see it through, and we probably won't hear anything like a resolution or anything till next, I think someone said spring, summer, or even after that. So it's not, although it starts Monday, and look, you may hear little bits and bobs come out. I fully trust the club. I always have done, and I'm behind the club and those people at the club until they give reason not to. So I'm just excited for it. I'm positive. Whatever happens, mate, I'm going to support Manchester City. You know, if the worst thing happens and they put us down 10 divisions and we have to sell and all this crap, which I don't think will happen, but if it does, I'm still a City fan. So, you know, just bring it on. I just get on with it. Let's get it done. Win the case. Go and sue a few people or whatever they want to do, and then move on to the next and give everyone else a hammering on the field.
But to answer the question, you're feeling quite like optimistic, quite excited as well that this is actually beginning. Is that what you're saying? You're not feeling any like nerves or anything? Because there are people out there who are very nervous about this. Are you feeling nervous at all, or because I guess because you're not asked, you're asked, but like that's not the right word. But because you're just like, if we get relegated, we get relegated. You're not that like nervous about the outcome because for you it doesn't really matter what league you're in. That's what you're saying basically.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't want us to go down, you know, and go through all that. And I do care. I certainly care. But you know, I've supported City my whole life. But I'm in a position where, you know, look, it is hugely important. We all want City to win it. Every City fan does, sorry. They want us to win it. But, you know, there are other things in life as well that sort of happen that make you realise that this isn't the biggest thing that's ever going to happen and go on. I truly believe in the club. Look, it's, you know, speculation we've all heard and little things recently in the last day or two points towards, you know, maybe a sort of positive leaning slightly. So yeah, I generally, I think I'm quite a positive person. So I am positive and excited for it to crack on because I believe the club will move on from this very shortly after.
Oh, okay. Martin, how are you feeling? You the same or are you more nervous? Like, what are you saying, man?
Relax, confident. Absolutely fine with it. I've no nerves with it. I've never faltered from it. Not nervous at all. I think this year will be a special year. You know what? I think we're going to win. You can tell by my name, and we'll win off the field as well. And we're going to blow football up. I don't really care. I'm past all this crap. And by the way, but the lowest they can chuck us is the championship. So we'll go down to the championship for the season, have a bit of fun, and we'll go back.
You not reckon they'd expel us from the league? You think it'd be
no? Because it's only the Premier League that have charged us, not the EFL.
Yeah, so there was some things
EFL saying no guys to chuck us down any further.
Yeah, but the EFL would have to accept us into the championship. That's what where the confusion's coming.
So they expel us. You think the EFL won't accept Manchester City?
No. I agree. And by the way, I don't think if we did get found guilty, I don't think they'd kick us out of the league because that creates chaos. I think what they do is give us like 120 points deduction, which means we're getting relegated. But we get relegated like legitimately rather than being kicked out. Because if they kick us out of the league, then you're going to get a load of people say, like, you're going to get a load of clubs saying, well, the championship shouldn't accept them because they've been kicked out in the cheat. So I think to avoid all that, I think they just do like a mass point.
See, I don't even think they can do. I mean, people, you know, they've also got to be careful on points deduction. So if they give us like a minus 80 points deduction, well, then we're relegated anyway. It's pointless then. So then City's lawyers will go, well, you've given us to a point where we can't get out of. You might as well have just expelled us out the league. Because this is the thing, is you give us a minus 70, minus 80, there's only 100 and odd points to play for. City aren't going to win every single game, all 38 games.
114 points is the
max. That's what I'm saying. So you might as well expel us anyway.
Yeah, 114. That's so close, man.
Oh, that was 115.
This is what I don't understand. Some people are just gaslighting and getting excited, and they don't actually have a clue what they're talking about. I'm sick of listening to people that I've already put guilty before innocent. That's why I'm so confident. I think City afterwards will sue what they need to sue. I think we will go after the Premier League. We will go after other things, and we'll go after other clubs.
Yeah, but we will be guilty even if we are proven innocent.
That's what I mean. So it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. Yeah, look, just put us in the Greek league. I was reading this morning they're in big financial trouble. But if they don't want us here, go and put in the Greek league. We'll go and win that every bloody year, you know, and everyone will turn up that league and watch us there. Sod the championship. But look, yeah, I agree with you that if it all goes to shit, there'll be a mass point deduction, fines, all the other stuff. I just don't believe it'll happen. I just don't see it. And I don't see it, not just because I'm deluded, which I am, that's fine, and biased, but people who work around that sort of area. We always mention Stefan, who's fantastic. Look, he gave his view, I think it was this week. I've seen the clip this week, so I presume it's this week, where he said he thinks City will be cleared because it's too much like a web of deceit to prove that everyone's involved. They just don't think they can do it. The Premier League.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I agree, man. Big up to Craig as well with this. Yeah, I mean, I we're definitely being found guilty of not cooperating because we know that City have not done that. Pep Guardiola was asked about it in his pre-match press conference earlier on. First question, as you could imagine, was about the 115 case that starts on Monday. He said, yeah, it starts soon and hopefully finishes soon. The independent panel will decide, and we're looking forward to the decision. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm looking at this situation now, and the media have gone insane, chat. Yeah, they're literally losing their minds. Like, I go on my YouTube homepage this morning, right? I literally go on YouTube, load up my PC, YouTube, and it comes up with your homepage, yeah? Talk Sport 115. Sky Sports 115, this 115, this 115, everyone is literally just. It's quite funny how for a club that no one cares about and it's irrelevant, literally no one is stopping talking about this situation. It's honestly insane. And yeah, I agree with kind of Martin, man. Like if City do get found not guilty on this, which obviously they've told us they basically will because they've said they've got irrefutable evidence, and if you've got irrefutable evidence, you can't really be found guilty because then it's not irrefutable. Yeah, it will be interesting to see what City do. Of course, I played the clip. Let me play that clip again. This was Karl speaking in the end of season interview. Listen to this, guys.
And when we're done, we'll have a conversation. And I'll give you my very blunt views. I promise you that. I have very strong views on that, but I am going to be, unfortunately, very restrained today.
I mean, it sounds like once this is all said and done, he's going to go on the attack because City have very much been on the defensive here, haven't they? Since the emails were sort of leaked a few years ago, and obviously, it started with UEFA. Obviously, if this gets sorted at the end of this trial and City do get found not guilty, basically, there's no one else that can really charge us because we've done UEFA, we've done the Premier League, unless FIFA want to try their luck. What will Khaldoon do? Because he doesn't sound like he's going to sit back and do nothing. He sounds like he's going to do something.
I think we'll sue. I think we'll sue the Premier League or the members.
Yeah,
we'll go after every single one of them. Don't even rule out possibly going after FAs, things like this. I think City will go for the jugular. They'll absolutely just do it. Listen, we've sat back and we've sat quiet. You can't throw shit at our doorstep for year upon year upon year. Come out with all your clickbait nonsense when no one's actually read any of the documents. This is what I mean. If I was debating somebody who'd actually read documents and understood the case, then fine, we'll have a debate. But when I'm sat there listening to people who just listen to, I mean, it's like today listening to that BBC thing, and the opening line was, the problem with state-owned clubs.
Yeah.
The problem with state-owned clubs. Just don't hide your xenophobia or your racism. Chuck that out the window, love. You know what I mean?
And false as well. And completely false. That keeps being bandied about.
State-owned clubs. I'm like, hang on a minute. Where was this when United or Liverpool were working over the takeovers of Qatar? Where was that? What are they? A caravan park?
Yeah. Well, well, you notice Delaney or Deloney or whatever you want to call him, and all them. But when United
quote me, Martin Horsfield, Mancunian way, prick. Not me, Delaney.
You've done yourself there, mate. Just his views changed, didn't they? Just when United will be in link with the Qatari stuff, then when that dropped, he was back to his normal self. But look, Khaldoon, confident, comes across brilliantly as he always does anyway, and of course he's going to come across that way, quite bullish. I think is probably the right word for the way he comes across. I think, but I've always said the same thing. I trust the club or those at the club until I've reason not to, and I've got absolutely no reason not to right now. So, yeah, bring it on. Get on with it. And the APT is APT. APT thing that looks like it's possibly favouring City. I think a few of us heard the same thing earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Well, actually favours Newcastle, to be totally honest, but never mind. It don't really favour us, I don't think.
No, it does. It does favour us, though, Martin. Look at this, Martin. This is Tommy's just tweeted this, and Stefan's confirmed it, right? City will seek damages. So sorry, guys. Like, obviously, there's two separate cases going on because we're in court. Jack, we're in court 24/7. Like, you're gonna have to obviously understand. We'll try our best to let you know where we are, but you're gonna have to try your best to understand what.
Get Nobbins on. Where's Nobbins?
Yeah.
Get him on.
So now we've changed, and now we're speaking about APT because it's relevant because Toby just tweeted this. So this is obviously where the Premier League are being sued by Manchester City. City will seek damages if the associated party transaction ruling is thrown out. In addition, also being told that the clubs could seek reputational damages from the Premier League and others as a result of a non-guilty finding at the 115 hearing, which we just spoke about. Stefan then responded and put on the associated party transactions, City have claimed damages. It's a two-stage process, liability, and if City prevail, then a quantum hearing. So obviously what that means is City are challenging the rules. If the rules get found to be unlawful, then obviously City can then say, right, well, in that case, we're going to sue you for this amount of money. Being told City delayed a huge Etihad Airways uplift at the end of last year, assumed City would seek the difference. Stefan then responded and said, yes, that's what I had always suspected was their claim, but they would have to demonstrate an actual loss and win on the APT argument first. Tommy then responded and said, let's hope so. Presumably winning 5 trophies in the 12-month period comes with sound justification. Goodness me, can you imagine if these rules were ruled unlawful and City are asking for tens of millions to be backdated? So what's happening here is, of course, this is a speculation, but Tommy has said it, and obviously Stefan has said he thinks that's what he suspects as well, is that City basically renegotiated a deal. Sounds like after the treble year with Etihad for increased monies, and they've gone to Etihad and said, right, we want to increase the sponsorship value of the sponsor. We're doing X, Y, Z. It sounds like Etihad Airways have agreed to this and said, yeah, no worries, we agree to this extra money. City have then put this to the Premier League because they've had to because of the associated party transaction rules, and the Premier League have probably said, no, that's too much money. City is saying, what you're talking about is too much money. We've agreed it with Etihad. They're happy. We're happy. Who are you to tell us that it's wrong? That's why City have then gone to the Premier League and, sued the Premier League.
I knew about the Etihad. I mean, I just want to go back to the 115 or whatever. Listen, my issue is not if City are, I think City personally are innocent and they're fine. If they're not, I'll deal with that when I get to it. But what I take umbrage with is all this guilty before innocent. I'm sick of that. I'm bored of that now. No one is allowing this trial. Sorry, it's not even a trial. Stop calling it a trial, mate. Yeah, this panel, this thing to play out.
Yeah,
they're not allowing it to.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
there's no jury. It's not a jury. We're not sat in front of a jury who's, it's not in a courtroom. People have just got to relax.
Yeah, but are you saying the media side of the thing is
just everything of it? I think too many people. Because listen, City in the Premier League have not said anything because they can't. They've signed NDAs.
Yeah. But what I'm getting at is the media. I agree with you. TalkSport and all those lot have already. We're guilty, and they're looking at how many divisions we're going to get relegated and all the rest of it. That is ridiculous and shouldn't be allowed. I mean, I see fans, Arsenal fans, United, Liverpool, the rest of it, and all that. But to be fair, I mean, if Arsenal were in this same spot, I'd be probably there going, yeah, whatever, you cheats anyway. It's just a fans thing. We're always going to get it, and we'll get it even after. But I agree with you on the media side. But yeah, fans, a lot of people get affected by what other fans say about this sort of thing. They really do. I get loads of messages, bloody tons, I'm sure you guys do, about this Arsenal fan said this Liverpool fan said this. I couldn't give a flying what they've said. I genuinely couldn't care less. They're not. Look, you are never going to change those people's minds. It doesn't matter how many times or proof you give them, they will still call you cheats in 10 years' time. Oh, well, when you won them titles, you were cheated anyway. Well, actually, we were proven innocent. No, that was just brown envelope stuff, mate. Look, that's never going to change. The only thoughts and views that matter is what comes out the panel and what City fans think and what Chaldean thinks and what Pep thinks and everyone around the club. Fuck what bloody Liverpool fans, Arsenal fans, United fans say. Don't worry about any of that. Sorry, bit of a rant.
No, I get what you're saying, but I only worry about it because I know people have been attacked because of it. So,
well, yeah, that's
when it's going too wrong.
One guy that we know got attacked, innit? One guy that we know got attacked for it.
It's not just
physically.
Yeah, seriously over it. This is how daft it's getting.
It's mad, bro. People
have lost their mind over this situation.
What in a pub in a game? What was he doing? What can you say? Or don't worry if you can't.
He just sat in a cafe and he got pinned against the wall and got called a cheating.
That was City top on.
Yeah, weird behaviour, man.
He got called an Arab sympathiser. That was the other thing. Arab sympathiser was the last one. I'm like, what the hell? Some people have literally lost their minds over this.
Yeah, no,
you got to remember, some people see football as their whole life, and I know it's important, but some it's their life, and they're like, "How dare you cheat us? How dare you do this?" And they're really getting stupid about it.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I'm always another thing I'm always asked is, and again, you guys will be, what are you going to think if City are found guilty? I'm more worried, like I said on Twitter or X, whatever, this week, I'm more concerned about the state of the rivals if we're cleared, because they have been thinking about this case. They've been out on other holidays. They've been bloody sat in bed at night, getting up in the morning. All they're thinking about is 115, Pep, Haaland, all the rest of it. Liverpool, Arsenal fans, they think more about City than they do their own club.
They don't care about Little City. No one cares about Little City.
Oh, mate, they're all having shows. The Arsenal channels are talking City. United channels and the Forest fan are talking City 24/7. All channels, every show is about Man City.
Yeah, but you know why though, Tony? You've got to understand how the media works, right? So the media wants clicks, it wants views on their account. I said this before, right? If you want to start a Twitter account and get a big Twitter account, start a Twitter account and just hate on Manchester City. Because I'm being deadly serious, bro. Everyone always says, bro, it's deadly serious. Everyone always says that, no one cares about Man City. I guarantee you, if you start a Twitter account and just hate on City, you'll get so many followers because everyone hates us, man. It's crazy. It's actually insane because everyone talks like we're irrelevant. Yet everyone just shits on us. Everyone on their YouTube channels who are not City fans is always talking about us, like a certain Goldbridge. You know what I mean? He's always doing the videos. The amount of times people message me and says, LB, Goldbridge has done another video. Will you react to it? I'm like, fucking hell, man. Like,
I was joking with Lee Judges on one of his shows last week. He actually loved Oasis. He stopped loving Oasis because I asked him about his show. So did you really mean that? He went, yeah. I'm a Blur fan. I said, behave. He said, I hate City. So I'm hating Oasis. Wow, oh man, this is crazy. Some are going way over, like disowning people. Get out of my life. You're a City fan.
Nah, it is crazy. It is crazy. I'm just going to come to some of these super chats, guys. Make sure you are smashing up the likes if you've not done so already. For the people that have been watching on Twitter, if you want to come and watch it now on YouTube, you can do. It's LB. Obviously, we're going to carry this on for a little bit longer, so feel free to come and jump over. It's LB. We'll carry on this conversation. 1 second. Here we go. Let's have a look at some of these. Super chats then, man. Big up to Charlie. Says Martin, who's better, Elise or Doku, and Palhinha or Kovacic? Because you said our City and Madrid going in for Elise and Palhinha. They are clear. Who's better, Elise or Doku?
Is Charlie a Bayern fan?
No, he's a West Ham fan, actually.
Oh, he's a West Ham fan. I think Kovacic is better than Palhinha. We are.
Okay. And what about Elise Doku?
It's fair.
No, I think at the moment Elise is better, but I think people misunderstood my point. Elise is a very, very good player.
Okay.
I've never said he wasn't a great player.
Yep.
This is what people have misunderstood with my comment.
Oh, we're not going to start the whole. We're not starting the whole thing again, Martin. We're not starting the whole thing again. We're not starting the whole thing again. Charlie, why you do this, man? You knew what you would do when you sent that message in. Big up to LB, said Goldfish says he 1000% knows we're getting relegated. Is he? I mean, if you can send me the video, I might do a reaction.
How does he know? How does he know?
Yeah, exactly.
He told everyone the other week he didn't know Steve when he sat and done a bigger LED project with him in bloody Dublin. What the frig, mate?
Yeah,
I'm 1000% sure he lies about his name and the team he supports.
I'll tell you what, I bet he lies about the size of his you-know-what to his missus as well.
She should know by now, surely.
I don't trust anyone who sticks false names out.
Okay.
Can I just say, sorry, I'll be on that really quick, because I know you don't want to waste time on that clown, but it does baffle me, because I genuinely thought people were just winding up about him being really called Brent. But then apparently he's actually true. But I always thought, that's a load of bollocks to just wind him up.
He's on Public House.
Yeah, someone showed me. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's all right. Big up to Sam, says, City till I die. Nobody likes us and we don't care. Hope you're thirsty for rivals. Tears, says Sam with a donation. Big up, bro. Appreciate that. And it will be mad. You know, if City do get found not guilty, you know what I mean, then it will be crazy. They'll go into meltdown. Hello, LB, Martin and Toad. Hope all is well. Just heard what you said about your mate getting attacked. That's actually disgusting. The world has gone mad. Social media is to blame, in my opinion. Yeah, well, social media, amplifies everything. It amplifies everything, you know. So that's what happens, and it gets people really. That's why I like the whole politics shit on social. You can't have a political debate on social media, bro. Whichever side you're on, because you're just going to get cooked by people, man. So yeah, facts, man. Social media it can be very dangerous, man. It can be very dangerous. Big up to Ian in the chat. He's obviously constantly sending in messages. Big up to you. He says, I'm 1000% sure Goldbridge knows just as much as any of you three. Well, of course, we only know what we know. Yeah, but has he read the cast document? Ian, has he read the cast document? Probably
That's
not.
What I mean. I bet he's not read full 93 pages. I sent the 93-page cast document to Hussam. I never got a reply off him.
Yeah. Exactly.
I have sent this document to people to read.
Yeah, and also we're not coming on here saying we're 1000% sure of this, that, and the other. There's only one person doing that, and he's talking absolutely.
You know what's crazy is, Tone, right? People, rival fans, you know how they've lost their mind, right? It's because they don't listen. Yep. At the amount of rival fans that come in my chat, and listen, Steve's a West Ham fan. He is always in the chat, right? He knows what I'm talking about, I've never once said that we're innocent or we're guilty. I've always maintained my position, and I'm not saying that you guys should be on the same position as me. I actually think that you should all use your own brains and come to your own conclusion. My position is that I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and see what happens, and once that decision's out, I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to tell you my honest opinions. If City get found guilty, I'll give you my views on what should happen next, and if City get found not guilty, give me my views. I say this all. I've said that from day one. And then rival fans just come in the stream and says, LB, you're delusional. And I'm like, bro, you do not listen. You're in your head, we live rent-free so much in your brains that you don't actually listen to anything that people say. You just assume that every City fan's going, we are 1,000,000% innocent. Like, bro, a lot of City fans are just, we don't know. Yeah, we accept that we don't know the full story. What we do know is that City say they have irrefutable evidence, bro. Yeah, which means the evidence that they have is impossible to deny. That's what they've literally said. That is the Oxford Dictionary definition of irrefutable. So I'm sorry, but if the club say they've got irrefutable evidence, City fans are well within the right to be at least a bit confident that they're going to win the case because of what the wording that they've used. And if City do lose the case, City will get cooked by a lot of City fans because a lot of City fans will be very disappointed that the club have used that strong language. Therefore, the fan base has took this stance based off what the club has said, and the club will get cooked. Khaldoon will get cooked. Varane will get cooked off the fan base, and rightly so, because they shouldn't be coming out here saying they've got irrefutable evidence, because ultimately it's City fans on the front line here. Khaldoon's not going to the games home and away. Khaldoon's not on Twitter defending the football club. Yeah, so just listen to what people say, Ian, and the rest of you mutants who are desperate for us to be guilty. Listen to what City fans are actually saying before actually just spamming your keyboard and getting mad about it, man. Sorry, Tony, you was going to say something.
Oh, yeah, no, I was listening to you. I can't remember what point I was going to make, but yeah, fans are just completely obsessed with us. I don't know what they're going to do if we get cleared, mate. I genuinely am worried about the state of going out in a city top, like you just said with your mate there in the cafe, and going out in a city top if we are cleared and you bump into a couple of Larry ones, it could seriously kick off. Even more so because they're going to be so upset if we are cleared. And that's what I was going to say. That something that people still can't get their heads around, and Martin will most certainly know this through the transfer stuff, is people still can't get their heads around difference between a fact and speculation. When we've been on this show before, we have always said we might have heard something, but it is speculation. We don't know 100%. That goes for transfers, 115 stuff, the stuff around Premier League offering City a deal, all that sort of thing. We were quite clear to say it is speculation. Now, some people obviously go the other way. It's like the Gundogan being announced at 6 o'clock thing that I clearly put guest in and then got shit for it when it didn't happen by loads of people. Tone bloody made that shit up, and Martin knows with the Bruno G and whatever. I just wish people just settle down with a bloody shit about facts and speculation.
Can I just give an example? And I wasn't going to read the chat today, but I thought, you know what, I will. But you've got a guy called Noah, Treble Father, you fucking dickhead. You will be found guilty and get relegated. That's how much we've triggered rivals. I've never met the guy, and I'm a dickhead because I'm a City fan. You know what I mean? It's like you go to bed dreaming of Manchester City fans, don't you, Manchester City? You go to bed and dream about a girl. Go to bed and dream about whatever you want. Stop thinking about Manchester City fans.
Oh, no, it's Pep, mate. It's Pep. I'm telling you now.
Go to bed and dream about a woman. Get a poster on the wall. Get a live. Get a computer game. Get a PS5. Do whatever you want.
Get out in town. Have a drink with a girl or something or whatever. You're right.
Go and get some relief stress from you, mate. Whatever.
I'm telling you, if City get cleared of this shit, it is going to kick off with rivals more so than even now. It will go nuts, and I'm going to love every single second of it because I am going to be on bloody Twitter giving them so much shit back after the shit I've had and you lads have had and all the Blues. It's going to be wild, mate. And remember the terrace party out the back here in the garden. It's going to kick off big time. Champagne's coming out live on shows. It's all going. I can't wait.
I can't wait for the Netflix documentary. Can you imagine the amount of money we're getting out of that, by the end?
Yeah.
Yeah. 115 million.
Do you know what it is? And this is my thing. It's like related to my issue. You just said it. It's not about guilty, not guilty. It's about the reaction. Listening to part of that BBC, and I'm 35 minutes into it. And I'm in shit like I said, state-owned. The problem with state-owned clubs, if City are not found guilty, the system's broken. It's like so. This is where I'm getting at. It's already been set up by the media because they're clever. They are clever. They're sowing seeds now in people's minds, just in case if City win this, it's not because City are innocent, because the system is broke, because there's something wrong somewhere. Something's gone wrong.
Yeah,
and
but you look at
and it's starting to seed plant for people. That's where I'm getting annoyed. That's where my issue's starting to become.
Yeah, one of my favourite and a lot of Blues favourites is Stefan's account that you showed earlier. And if you look at the responses to any message, you pick any one you want. I mean, all of his messages are pretty much around the case, which is great. Any responses you want, he will say the same. You'll get the same things. They'll get away with it anyway. It's that sort of attitude. Oh, Si's here, top man.
Hello, gents.
I'm not betting with you. Don't ask me to bet with you.
No, I'm not betting with you anymore. I'm betting with everyone else.
You already lost one.
No, I'm not. Let's make a bet on it. The bet is still on then.
He's going to go. He's going to double it.
The bet is still on.
Minutes.
No, I just want to tell a story from today. Due to the case starting on Monday, a lot of TV stations and so on are doing a lot of, interviews here in Denmark about it. And on the biggest sports station, TV3 Sport, they did an interview with the top partner of sport economics at Deloitte, and I went, oh, that's interesting. Went to hear the interview, and it was pretty fair, the economic thing about it. But then in the end, he started talking about the cash ruling, where he said that the reason the cash overruled the UEFA verdict was due to expiration of the expiration date, which is not true. So I found his number, called this guy up, asked him, told him who it was, what I do, and asked him point blank, have you read the full 93 documents of cash? Because I spent a lot of hours reading that. And if you've read it, you cannot make the mistake he did. And he was like, oh, yeah, I read it a long time ago. I read it and said, oh, that's interesting. Because you said that it was due to expiration date, when actually only a very small amount of the charges was due to expiration. And the important ones was actually found no evidence. So I don't understand how you could make that claim on television, national television. And he was like, oh, you're actually right. I made a mistake there. Now you said it. So you can quote me on I made a mistake. So I quoted him on it, sent it to the TV station.
What the frick, man? This is because this is. I think because I tell you what happens. Yeah, I tell you what happens in life. Right. This is what happens in life. Fucking dogs, mate. I tell you what happens in life. Yeah, someone will say something. Yeah, someone will say, hey, big on the dog. Someone will say something, bro. And then what happens is everyone just goes along with it. You know why? Because everyone's a sheep, man. Hey, yo, is there a sheep emoji on YouTube, bro? Because if there is, everyone, there is. Everyone spam the sheep emoji in the chat, man. Everyone in this world are sheep. They can't think for themselves, bro.
They're too lazy, bro.
They're too lazy.
He shouldn't make any statement about the what is it called, like the lawyer part of it. I don't know how you say that. Yeah. What he said about the economic things and all that, it was actually pretty good. But I knew when he just started mentioning the lawyer thing of it, don't do it, bro. If you haven't even read it, don't even speak on it. So I won't take your time. I just want to say that because I thought it was fucking cool. I got a big
because I've said this because they talk about because no one ever talks about the witnesses that came forward in Hogan and Etzelat, and it's all there in the cast document.
Yeah,
just we've got to read it, but no one's ever read it. I don't understand how they've never read it. They talk about the emails. They talk about it being all the time barred. So they talk about these £30 million. That £30 million done in 2 payments. That was an added charge. That's in the cast document, but they never talk about it. It's as though it's a brand new charge.
And bro, when they on national television, they portray him as a financial expert, and he hasn't even read the document. I don't know how you want to do an interview where you have the possibility of expose yourself like that. I mean,
yeah, but if he's a financial expert, that's fine. But he's not an expert on this particular case.
No. And actually, I'm pretty sure that Deloitte has done work for City during the years where they are accused of financial doping and cheating, which is so weird that they're asking. As he's very, very high up in
and
Deloitte.
KPMG.
Yeah, but that he wasn't from there. But they're asking a person about financial cheating, which Deloitte would have been a part of if proven. Makes no sense, bro. I mean, it makes no sense. I won't take your time anymore. I have to go work out. I just want to say that.
Big up, bro.
Big up, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.
Big up, bro.
And you, mate.
Big up.
Can I just say, I've got a huge tarantula on my roof and I don't seal. I don't know what. Does anyone not like spiders? I don't do spiders.
Nah,
go on. Let's have a look. Point it out there, mate.
No. I'm not doing no.
Show us, man.
1 minute.
Come on, I want to see.
Oh, right. Watch this as well, yeah. Listen to this. I think this is a madness, yeah. Listen to this, right? This is another thing that I like listening to, yeah. Watch this, man. Listen to this.
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
What do you do?
That's a great question. What is the long-term effect of too much information? One of the effects is the need to be first, not even to be true anymore. So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth. not just to be first, but to tell the truth. We live in a society now where it's just first. Who cares? Get it out there. We don't care who it hurts. We don't care who we destroy. We don't care if it's true. Just say it, sell it. Anything you practice, you'll get good at, including BS.
Legend, mate. That is brilliant, isn't it?
Bro, tell me that's not absolute 100% facts.
I feel bad about putting the team news out first now whenever I do that. I feel like I've just sent it out.
This is absolute facts.
What was
all
that?
Facts. What?
What's facts?
Oh, you didn't. You weren't here.
No,
it's gone out the window now. I've not killed it. I'm not cruel.
Let me play it again.
It's
What do you make of all the fake news that it affects?
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
So what do you do?
That's a great question. What is the long-term effect of too much information? One of the effects is the need to be first, not even to be true anymore. So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth, not just to be first, but to tell the truth. We live in a society now where it's just first. Who cares? Get it out there. We don't care who it hurts.
Facts or no facts?
No, it is, because everyone wants to have the exclusive. That's why everyone puts exclusive in capital letters at the front. Tone does it daily. Tone does it daily, doesn't it? Exclusive.
Yeah.
I bought a new City shirt.
Yeah,
Exclusive. Brand new City shirts on the way. Exclusives. I've got Oasis tickets. LB hasn't. Exclusive.
It's the last time I put exclusive team news on. I can tell you that.
No, but this is the point. This comes back to the point, right? Is people will say stuff and people will do stuff that gets them likes, right? And so all these media companies, what are the media companies going to do, guys? Yeah, are they going to put a story to say, oh, what happens if City are not guilty, right? Who's going to click on that? No one's clicking on that, man, apart from City fans, right? If you do a story and put, oh, Man City get guilty, relegated from the Premier League, everyone's clicking on the video, man. You know, everyone's clicking on the news article, everyone's clicking on the YouTube page. It's all, that's what it's saying. You know what I mean? People now don't value the truth. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of mad.
Sorry, Albert. Yeah, but look at Sky Sports. Sorry, Mike. Look at, like, say, Sky Sports and all them lot. Sky Sports' coverage this week of that 115 thing's been an absolute one-sided disgrace. Now, it won't surprise people, but it should surprise people because they're meant to be, and we know they're not, but they're meant to be impartial. Right? That is a news channel that is for sport, that should be doing both sides of the coin. I was asked on to some new, I don't know if you guys have been, onto some new Sky Sports podcasts that they're starting in a couple of months to sort of speak for City with other fans and stuff and other City fans. And I'm going to tell them to shove it. It's the same thing I did with TalkSport and they said about calling show. Zero time for this shit. And
call me if
channels. You want. Yeah, you'll bloody sell your soul.
I'll sell my soul.
You will. You'll be on there like a bloody shot. You'll put your rag top on.
I'm joking.
Bollocks, you'll be there. I bet you bloody are.
It's too serious this Friday show. I thought we were having a laugh. We're getting down the serious road here now, mate.
Now let me hit some more of these messages that are coming through. Big up for all the support as always, guys. You know I appreciate it, guys. Make sure you are smashing up the like button as well if you've not done so already. We're 20 likes away from 300 likes, guys. 20 people out of 700. Come on, hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you are subscribed as well. Big up Charlie responding to Martin before, so it's all love though. Up West Ham, Chester City. Big up Charlie. Dylan with the 4 months says, our owners run multi-billion-dollar companies and the government in Abu Dhabi caught with the Premier League is like going for lunch with Karl Dude and the boys. This is another thing. Someone, do you know, on a show that I did the other day, I think Martin, you was on it, right? And I said, oh, this could impact the UK UAE relationship as well, yeah? I think it was Ian guy again. And he put in the comments, you really think that you're that important that this could impact the UK and UAE relationship? You're like, oh, this. And I responded and said, Sheikh Mansour is the vice president of the United Arab Emirates. The Premier League are accusing him of fraud. If they say that he's committed fraud, do you not think that could have any impact at all on the relationship between the UAE and the UK?
Talk about that in the BBC.
By the way, By the way, yeah, no, and to be fair, that is one of the negatives of having state-owned, or like owners who are very close to the state-owning clubs. That is a fact, right? But ultimately, that's where we are in the world right now. That's the situation that it is. Do you know what I mean? If you want to have that conversation separately, have that conversation separately.
But whether you like it or not, the UK has a massive interest and connection with the UAE.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know if Craig's ever said it, but like I got told, Etihad Airline, that relationship at the moment is a bit strained, apparently. It's a bit strained. Because this, I mean, they're not just accusing City.
Yeah, facts.
They haven't just accused City.
Yeah, they're accusing
they've accused Etihad. They've accused Etisalat. The trouble is they can't go after them because they've not publicly put them into the we're accusing you. But they have, because what they're saying is that your witnesses were not credible when they came into the CAS case. That's what one of their arguments will be. So if you're at Etihad, this is what I mean. There is a knock-on effect. I'm not saying, oh my God, that's it. But like you just said, we're not talking Bill and Ben down the road here. We're talking a huge person, part of the Abu Dhabi royal family.
Yeah.
Who's, like you said, the vice president.
Yeah, 100%. Let me just hit the rest of these up as well. Be up to Stephen. Steve says, Karl Doon is a man of high integrity. I trust him 100%. Well, ultimately, as City fans, this is where I think that rival fans are being really disingenuous, right? At the end of the day, we're being told by our club, that they are innocent of these charges, that they'll prove it at the case, and that they have irrefutable evidence, right? So this is where I think rival fans are being really, really unfair when they're saying to City fans, "Oh, you guys are delusional," blah blah blah. Like ultimately, what are City fans meant to do? We're being told by the way, we've not seen any evidence, mate. People say, "Oh, you've seen the emails." We've seen some emails that City are saying, I don't tell the full picture, and we've not seen the City defense. You've not seen the City defense. Do you get me? So it's like, for me, I just look at it and think, these people are being really unfair, in my opinion. Big up to Pep as well, says, even if you get cleared of all charges, rival fans will just say you get away with it. From what I've heard, the overwhelming majority of these charges are not even related to any cheating. Well, my understanding of it is simply this, right? The Premier League are accusing City of fraud, right? If they accuse us, if they're successful in proving that the deals were not legit, then because of that, we would have failed FFP, and that's why the FFP thing's in there. If they can't prove fraud, the whole thing goes away, basically. The whole thing, other than the cooperation, the whole thing goes away. Because we did meet financial fair play in the Premier League, It's only if the fraud element gets proved. If they can prove fraud, then the Etihad deal gets reduced. We've breached FFP. If they can't prove fraud, Etihad's fine. We're fine on the FFP. As we all know.
Here's a question. Go back to when we got charged the very first time, and we had the £40 million, whatever it was. It got reduced. City didn't actually. I mean, they challenged it, but they didn't fully challenge it. They were like, "Yeah, you kind of moved the goalpost a little bit on us, but we know we will take the hit." They didn't fight it. City, listen, I don't know if this is true, but I kind of go reportedly, and Stefan's talked about this. The Premier League have tried to sit down and sort this out privately. City are like, no, we're going all the way with this. If we had got so much stuff that apparently was so easy to uncover and so easy to prove that we were so bad, why would we have not took a deal? Why would we have not sat in an office and gone, right, let's do this quietly?
There's only two potential arguments as to why we wouldn't have done that. One is because the Premier League have us banged to rights and that they don't need us to do a deal. Or two, City have irrefutable evidence, which they said they do, and that they don't need to take a deal.
If you're guilty, if you're banged to rights, do a deal, keep it out the public domain, do a deal privately.
No. You're misunderstanding. If the Premier League have such amazing evidence, the Premier League might be like, we don't need to do a deal. We're going to fucking take it.
I agree with that, LB, but apparently it was the Premier League who came to us.
Well, that's all speculation. That's all speculation and rumor.
Yeah,
that's true. But I'm just saying that to answer your question, Martin. Yeah, because you're right. There's only two reasons that didn't happen. One, because the Premier League have evidence that they don't need to do a deal and they're going to take us down. Or City like, we're not doing a deal. We're innocent. We've got all the evidence. We can prove that we're innocent. We ain't doing a deal. They're literally the only two things. Do you know what I mean? But City have done a deal in the past. They did a deal with UEFA. So
that's my point. We've done all this before. But you hear they bring it on. City like, bring this on, we'll go.
Yeah.
It's like they're sat in the corner waiting for the fight. Let's go, boys. I'm loving it.
No, 100%. Got a couple more of these chats to get through. Big up to everyone again. I appreciate the support. I'm sorry for the delay in reading these out. Big up to E-Ink. Says the media and rivals are a bunch of J. Jonah Jameson. JJJ. What's that mean?
Spider-Man. Sorry, I'm a Marvel geek.
What's that?
I thought it was, yeah. It's the media guy, isn't it? Yeah.
There's a what?
Newspaper one. He's in charge of the papers and just says, get
that web slinging fool.
Right, okay. Sorry, bro. I don't watch these movies, innit? You know what I mean? I
don't watch Marvel.
I don't watch anything.
Oh, they're shy.
Don't ask me on your shows anymore, you anti-Marvel guy.
Yeah,
but you're a DC guy, aren't you?
No, I just don't watch those type of films, man. I'm into me dramas and like me, you know, those like, you know, spooky ones and that.
Schindler's List. He's into his Schindler's Lists and that sort of stuff.
No, bro, I'm into.
No, I don't mean like that.
Bro, I'm into. Oh yeah, I'm just not into like fucking like superhero movies, man. My bad, innit? You know what I'm saying?
They're all the same after a while.
Yeah, big up to Sai as well. W's in the chat for Sai, guys. 13-month membership says big up Denzel. Yeah, big up Denzel, man. He speaks the facts. And my guys Martin, Tone, and LB. Big up Sai, man. Hopefully doing all right. Big up to William as well. Says get Martin in the City legal team and we will win. Says William with a super chat.
Oh, hello.
I've got no legal. Listen, mine is just pure research.
Your research, man. But you actually read. This is the thing, man. Like you got to actually read on that.
Maybe some people can't read. I don't know.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, is you know if City get found guilty.
I mean, Marvel in the chat. Let's go.
What is this? Honestly, bro, I don't know. These Friday shows are crazy. You know, in the cast document, right? I seen this somewhere. I think it was in the cast document. They got a statement from Sheikh Mansour, right? They got a statement from Sheikh Mansour. So Sheikh Mansour, has he lied? That's basically what they're saying, no?
Well, yes, and many others that they're doing that for. I don't know.
My dogs are going crazy. Well, not my dogs. I'm dog sitting, lads.
You're dog sitting?
Yeah.
God. These bloody Friday shows. You only get this on a Friday show. You got bloody spiders. You got dogs. I don't know what I'm going to have in here. Bloody gerbil somewhere. Spec running about. Bloody hamster.
What's wrong with them, man? What a thing is this? They're trying to defend my property.
Have you got robbers? Are they robbing you?
Oh, there's just a guy just getting in his car, man, and they're like,
I know what it is.
Actually, like high show speed, man. Honestly, what if they're doing?
He's that famous. It's the paparazzi getting in his backyard.
Yeah,
the paparazzi are trying to get a shot.
Nah, the Premier League don't like our stream, so they're here to shut
down. They're trying to get a famous nip slip from LB.
Honestly, don't be surprised if they try and take this stream down the Premier League, lads.
He's gone. He's gone to get the nip slip.
Hey,
if the Premier League are trying to take me down, boys. No, it's crazy, man. No, Sheikh Mansour in that cast document says he does not authorize anything. So is he lied? That's what they say.
To our rivals, yeah. According to our rivals. Look, according to our rivals, everyone's lied. Bloody auditors, everyone.
Well, I want to know what Kellogg's have done, what have Sony done, WWE and all them. Why are they all signing deals with City? What they're doing? Joey's just signed up. What they're doing? There's nobody do due diligence anymore.
Clearly not.
Poor Ireland's about to sign an extension. What we doing with him? Oh, you're in the bin, mate, when you're playing Colchester in 12 months. See you later, mate. Well, come on.
No.
Too many people, I don't mean you guys, but too many people give too much notice to what rival fans are saying about it.
I'll tell you what it is, and I'm going to tell you straight. Do you know why they want it? Do you know why they gaslight it? Because their club is shit. Run shit, can't deal with us, can't hang with us, can't do anything with us. We are the best. Yeah. And do you know what? This is why I did this to you there. I don't care about rivals anymore. Get in the bin. None of you cared about me for the last 10 years. When I was floating around near the bottom of the league, you were all laughing your heads off. Ha, ha, ha. Isn't this funny? Well, piss off. We're now the best. Ha, ha, ha. The rules are against you. Deal with it.
Yeah, but yeah.
I don't do this feeling sorry. No, I don't do this feeling sorry anymore. Bollocks to him. I'm loving it. I will laugh all day long.
I've never felt sorry for him. No, I don't give a
laugh
shit
all day long at these rivals.
No. I want just to flip back to the APT stuff. I want City to win that outright, and I want Newcastle to turn around and go, "Oh yes," in January.
Right,
and I want
I'm not doing this. No, I'm not doing this.
Tone, what have you done, man?
Right. Here we go.
Tone.
Come on, you can let me say it. Hang on, Martin. Hang on.
Martin, let him finish his thing, and then you can.
You say it, because LB knows exactly what's coming out of my mouth because I texted him last night.
Look,
go on.
I know. I think. No, I won't go. What I think you're going to say. Look, I want Newcastle to go out if we win this and say, just purely to do it, just to piss people off, go and spend 500 billion, midfielder, goalkeeper, defender, striker, whatever they want, go out and blow it all and bloody well go nuts and get Arsenal back down the table where they belong. Rags, their shit anyway, no one cares about them. Liverpool, whatever, they're overrated. I want Newcastle up there because they're not one of them lot up the cartel lot. I want them boiling piss and winning trophies like we are. And if we can split the trophies, 1 or 2 each for the next bloody 10 years, I'm all for it. Get them involved. Fuck the cartel. Go on, Martin. You rip me apart.
Sit in a circle and go, come by, yeah, friend. No, but bollocks to that.
What's your problem with Newcastle?
Right, Tom, I have no problem with Newcastle. Let's be straight now. They have no restrictions. They could wipe us out. They have more money than us, Tone. Far more money than us.
Yeah, but so be it then. So
what you're saying is, put Newcastle first, I'll drop to second. That's what you're saying. That's what you're encouraging.
No, I'm encouraging fair competition. I believe
it's not fair competition because they're all
why?
Out of the water on money. Whether you like
but
that, whether you don't.
But we did that at the start. When we blew everyone out the water to get to the top.
But we're
so
at
what's
the
the
top.
problem with them?
Because here's my point, Tom. I'm going to be honest.
Hang on, Martin. Can I just ask you, right? If Newcastle were where we were and City are where Newcastle are,
tiny shits about us and don't pretend they would.
No. But you would. You would say if somebody said
got
City
to the top.
Yeah, I know, but then you can't just turn around and say, well, no, the others can't do it because we're now top.
Why?
That's not fair.
They do that with us. Stop going in your... No, by the way, I am not having a go at Newcastle United. No, what I'm saying is, why are City fans encouraging Newcastle to potentially go ahead of us? Why are we doing that?
Because they should be allowed to spend what they want. If the owner...
See, this is what City fans do. You have been battered by the media so damn much to feel sorry for other football teams when nobody else has given two tiny shits about Manchester City for 25 years. Nobody gives a damn about us. So what you want to do is just give up your top spot to a team.
Never said that.
Tone, I had the same conversation with Martin the other day.
No, it's nothing against Newcastle. It's why do some City fans want to roll over and have the belly tickle?
I'm with him. I understand where he's coming from, but
just give up. Just give up top spot.
No, Martin. No. No, Martin, that's not right because we're not saying give up top spot. What we're saying is. No, we're not. First of all, these rules need to be got rid of if they're unlawful. Yeah, that will benefit Manchester City. That will benefit us. Yes, it'll benefit Newcastle as well. Yeah, but it'll still benefit Manchester City, and they've still got a long way to go.
Yes,
a long way to go.
I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, once Newcastle get going, they've got deals in place with Amrico. Do you know how big Amrico is? Go and look.
Good on them. But why can't they, Martin? Why not? If Arsenal or United did it, no one would bat an eyelid.
You're the kind of person whose neighbour rocks up in a Lamborghini and you go, good on you, mate. Shake my hand. I'm getting him.
Why not?
I would. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah. Why not? Good on him.
Yeah.
So what you're saying... No, hang on. Let me explain.
But the thing is, though, I'm not driving a Skoda in this scenario. I'm driving a G-Wagon.
But you can't compete with Newcastle financially. Let's be honest here. We can't.
But Crystal Palace can't compete with us financially. So what?
Bro, we're so rich. What are you on about? Like, we've got so much money, bro.
Honestly, I'm being honest. Go and look at Amrico.
No, bro. No. No, Martin, because they're not going to go out and spend £10 billion a year.
If there's no rules.
But you're taking it to the extremes, and this is what the media have done with this APT case by saying the Premier League. You're going along with what everyone's saying when they're saying if City win this case against the Premier League's destroyed. If Newcastle are successful, bro, they're not going to go out there and spend £1 billion, are they? And by the way, even if we do win APT case, they can still only, because they're bringing in this anchor rule, they can still only spend a certain proportion of it because you can't spend like a multiple of the bottom place team.
But this is I understand the threat of Newcastle. If you unchain them, that is a threat and a half.
Yeah, but why can't they be unchained? Is my thing. If Arsenal spend it, no one gives a shit.
I don't want to give up top spot, Tom. I don't want to give up top spot, mate.
But it shouldn't just be about the money. That's obviously a massive part of it. But we're not saying we don't want top spot. Yeah, I'll give it to Newcastle. No one, no, hang on, no one is saying that, man. Nobody is saying that. There'll be a no, you're not, and I'm not. No, we're not. Or I'm not saying that. Sorry. Look, what we're saying is why can't Newcastle, if the owners have the checklist, he's got the money, got the backing, and there's no long-term or short-term pressure on the club, if it falls into whatever. Why can't they spend? Why can't they develop the area? Why can't they go out?
I'm a Manchester City fan at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I don't care what goes on at other clubs.
But City have done it. City have gone and spent a bastard fortune on the academy, players, managers.
We've been absolutely bastarded for it for the last 20, 15 years.
Yeah, and then Newcastle will. If they
what you want to do now is be totally slagged off by everyone, be called the scum of the earth, and then just go, yeah, let everyone else come in. And this is what I don't get. It's the mentality part.
No,
it's like you're getting slapped round the face for 15 years, and then you go, "Oh, should we get married?"
But Martin, they won't be able to spend that much money anyway.
Yeah,
because the FFP rules that they're going to be bringing in, this anchor rule, will only allow teams to spend a certain percentage of the income of the 20th place team.
Fine. No, I agree.
There is going to be rules. They're literally bringing in the rules.
No, I'm going to go in off. No, the reason I messaged LB is because he said if there was no rules, let's go Wild West. That's when I said it.
I never said that, did I? I said there should be a rule in place. I don't think you should be able to spend £1 billion a transfer window.
And by the way, I think Newcastle are a top club. I'm not saying that. I understand the threat of what they've got. That's all I'm saying. I understand.
Yeah, but Chelsea spent £1 billion in 12 months. No, barely anyone batted an eyelid. Not really, not compared to the shit we get.
But they're run by idiots.
Yeah, it just proves though, like money does not guarantee success.
Correct, and that's what I was coming to. When nobody's giving up top spot, Newcastle might spend £1 billion on McTominay. No one knows and end up in bloody 12. No one knows what they're going to spend it on. But what my point is why can't they spend it? If the owner's got it and it's not an issue for the club, if he suddenly bloody dies or walks out or whatever, why, and my point is, in my opinion, Martin, you've got a similar position as the media where they look at Arsenal, Chelsea doing it, no problem. They spend 250 every window. Man United have just spent 220. Look at their losses yet again. No problem. No issue with that. They'll get away with it. More than double the next Premier League team loss. No problem with that at all. And this is the bloody problem. Why can't Newcastle do it? Why can't someone take over Crystal Palace, develop the stadium, do all this shit around it, and go, right, I'm going to buy 20 new players. I'm going to spend 800 million. Why not?
It has to be rules. I'm not saying I think you can. There has to be. The escrow deal doesn't work because I've said this. This problem is many billionaires don't have liquid cash to put into a escrow. A lot of their cash is actually tied up.
Yeah, but Martin, you don't do that overnight. You give him 10 years to do it.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that for 10 years. No businessman's going to do that. They're not. That's my point. No,
well, they don't do it. Then they get, bro. They don't do it. They get points deduction because they're not protecting
then they
the
won't
football
come in.
club.
Then no, that's what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying, but my point is, no businessman is going to come in because Mbappe is £50 million a year. Right? You put £50 million in a year for 1 year. Well, he signed a 5-year contract. You're asking them to put 250 million in. No. Player. You are.
No, you don't. Because you're
just
doing
on 50 million a year.
No, bro, because you're only doing 1 year's worth of expenses. So if it costs you £50 million a year for Mbappe, you put £50 million in an escrow account. You're not telling the club to have 5 years worth of funds in a separate account. That would be stupid.
Then every single player has to only sign a 1 year deal. Then moving forward.
What? Why? Why?
Because you haven't got the money to cover them, LB.
So you don't have the money to put 1 year's worth of operating expenses in an account.
How much is Mbappe per year?
Is it fit? Yeah, but bro,
with his wages.
If the rules in place to say you've got to do it and you can't afford it, don't sign him. If you've got the money to do it, why can't you do it?
Yeah, right. Okay,
Martin.
I'm not going down short again. I understand business. Business. It doesn't work like that.
Bro, okay,
why
bro.
do you got all these billionaires
Martin, can I bring up
tax havens all over the place? You put them into an escrow in England, they're getting taxed. Why do you think they're all in tax haven countries? Work it out.
Why can't we? One sec, Tom. Why can't we say to every club, you've got to put 1 year's worth of operating expenses in an account, which in the case that you leave, we can run your football club for a year while we find a new owner. Why can't we do that? Oh, by the way, you've got 10 years to do it. In 10 years, if you've not done it, you're getting points deductions. And if you fuck off, that means we can run your club for it. Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that?
What do you mean 1 year and then get a new owner?
Because the whole point of having the escrow account, is that if the owner decides he's not going to run the club anymore, he refuses to put the money into the club, like at Reading, the club can run for a year because you've got 1 year's worth of operating expenses. So why can't you do that?
No, you could do that, but you got to find the owner. It's about finding the right owner, LB, to do what you want to do. And
but why can't the current owners do that if you give them 10 years?
Because not a lot of owners have 50, 100 million liquid cash to put into an account.
They've got 10 years to do it.
All right, then. Look, but just an example. How much liquid cash do you think the guy who runs Twitter got? And I looked this up the other day. It's online. Everyone can go and check it.
Yeah, but bro, that's irrelevant.
No, hang on. No. No, because you will give an example. How much money? Who's the guy who runs Twitter? Elon Musk. Right. Look at how much liquid cash he's actually got.
Well, do you know how he could do it? So if he owns City, then
tell me how he does it, because they're all tied up in assets.
I'll tell you what he could do then. He could sell some of his stocks in Tesla then, couldn't he? And
they're not going to do that. They're not.
Don't own the football club then. Don't own the football club then. Don't own the football club then. If you're not willing to protect the football club by putting the money in the account, don't own the football club. We don't want those owners in the game. If you can't.
Daniel is not going to liquidate his asset. That's what I'm saying. You're asking him to do stuff they're not going to do.
Bro, how much is 1 year's worth of operating expenses? It's like 400 million quid. Do you know how much this guy's worth?
It would work with a golf investment because they have liquid cash. You're going to need to get liquid cash.
Over 10 years, though. You give him 10 years.
No, but it doesn't. You look at it, the trouble is, you look at a lot of the American models, they're not there with liquid cash. Glazers don't have cash. It's locked up in other areas.
Bro, that's just not a reason not to bring in the rule.
Nope. The problem is you are basically making your ownership model a lot smaller. There's only certain areas you can then go.
Nah, I completely disagree.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's fine. I was speaking to an accountant yesterday about it. It's about the cash flow. You've got to get the cash flow.
Nah, I completely disagree. Bro.
Cash flow somewhere.
No, I look, just to go,
he doesn't buy it with poker chips.
Just to reverse just a little bit though, Martin, I just want to pick you up on that. You're basically saying, because City are part of the so-called big six now, sod the rest because we're up there. But if City weren't a part of that big six, you'd be all for it.
Yeah, I am a little bit like that now, because you've treated me like shit for 20 years.
Not me.
I don't forgive and forget so much. Know what it is with me, Tone? I don't forgive and forget.
Yeah.
No, I know, mate, but the teams
I'm just like that.
Should be allowed
you can't
to dream.
shit on me from a great height for 20 years etc. And then I'm supposed to turn around and play fair as we are.
Every single fan, no matter what they say, rival or not, Big Six or not, want to be and have the owners and the infrastructure and the way we are run. They'll also, oh no, we bloody do. They bloody do. They all want it. Fans at Everton, Palace, they all want it. They want a piece of this, and they should be allowed to have it, mate. Is what all I'm saying is why can't they? Just because City are at the top doesn't mean well fuck the rest now. I mean, yeah, it's great we're at the top, and we will be for the foreseeable, I think, but you can't stop others from doing it just because they gave you a bit of shit. It's to me that's not right. Look, Villa fans used to give me dogs abuse.
Across the double standards. I'm just an old school fan. I don't understand this. Yeah, let's encourage everyone to take us down.
No, not saying
take us down. I'm at the top.
Not take us down, but you know what it is, Tom? Do what we can.
I've been on the show, said this to Newcastle fans, and I said to 2 Newcastle fans, and I will find the video and I will send it you. And I said, if you were where City were, would you care about what you're doing now? And they went, no. We're at the top.
Exactly, yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Fans cared about where they are. Some City fans we're the only fan base that are caring about other clubs and other fans. And I get it. We want to be the nice people and we want to be the fair people. I get it. But when are people going to be fair to us then, Tone?
Yeah, but you're then acting like them, Martin. You're dropping to their level. You shouldn't
I'm not.
be.
I'm just. But Tony, I'm a Manchester City fan.
Yes, so am I. But
I'm not a Palace fan.
Yeah, I don't want Villa and Newcastle and Palace.
Why
to
did
City
try and sign Bruno Guimaraes?
Because they didn't need him.
No, I said, why did you try? Because they like him as a player.
Oh, why did they try?
And it also does what? Weakens Newcastle because they know what's coming down the road. Why did Ferguson go to Villa, take Dwight York, go to Newcastle, take Andy Cole? Any kind of a threat, Fergie went and took their best player out.
Well, if you can do that,
that always exists.
Yeah, that's always going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. They're not sat there and playing sentimentality with them.
Yeah, but
come and have a go. Otherwise, you're never buying anybody.
But I don't like the thing of. Oh, it's all right for us, sod the rest. They may do that, mate. Villa fans used to give me dogs abuse. Now suddenly they've turned because now this shit's affecting them.
Yeah, because it affects them.
Because it suits them.
5 years ago, it didn't. When we bought Grealish, we got called "See you next Tuesdays" and all sorts of.
Oh God, yeah, yeah. But if Villa,
so 12 months later, I've got to forget what they've said, and I've got to become the mate.
Yeah, you don't have to become the mate, like, bro.
I'll tell you what, you lot are very forgiving people, aren't you?
No.
Sleep with missus, I'll have her back.
At the end of the day, the way I see it is like City are challenging these APT rules, not for Newcastle. They're challenging it for themselves because this has impacted us. We've lost money because of this.
Yes.
Right? So that's why they're challenging it. Just because Newcastle might benefit as a result, that's not entering the minds of Manchester City. It's not entering the minds of Karl when they're taking this to court, to arbitration. Yeah. Let me have a look at somebody. In fact, let's have a look at somebody. And by the way, right, if you think that that escrow account idea is so shit, then have a go listen to Neville. That's what he wants. He thinks that'll work in the Premier League as well.
Neville hasn't got liquid cash. That's why he had to get him in from Valencia to help
the hotel. Yeah.
That's the problem.
Bro, you keep on talking about this liquid cash, bro. At the end of the day, if the clubs can't
put in an escrow with them.
Well, how about not signing a player sign one less player and put that money that you was going to spend into, bro? You know what? When clubs sign players, they have to use cash to buy the player.
Yeah,
bro.
That's what
clubs
I'm saying.
Have cash available, bro.
Look. Right. Can I just add just quick?
Taxing Shinawatras to appear back in the Premier League again with no money. Come in with a false dream and no money.
Bottom line, football is tribal, right? Someone put it in the chat, so I can't find it now, but someone put football is tribal. And that is what it is. Of course, Villa fans are now suddenly they're affected. And suddenly we've got a problem. We'd be the bloody same, Martin. Now, come on. If we were in their spot, you give them shit for spending and all these charges, and then suddenly it affects you. You turn around, as you do as a fan of your club, you turn around and say, well, hang on, that's not fair on us. I want the bloody rules changed. We'd all bloody do it. It's because
I'm not. Yeah, I know that. I accept that. But what you got is there was 9 clubs that have put us in this mess we're in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Has that gone out of everyone's mind?
Yeah, but to me,
so what's starting on Monday, Tone? Right? You want to play nice with 9 clubs that have put us into this mess that begins on Monday.
No, but I'm not thinking about them though.
No,
that's what I've just said. When City taking this case, no,
wait a sec. You're better than Pep Guardiola then, because even Pep Guardiola talks about the.
No, wait a sec, Martin. Again, going back to this APT thing, City are doing it for themselves. They're not doing it for Newcastle.
ATP 115. Pep Guardiola talking about the 9 clubs that voted against us to kick us out of Europe.
Yeah, but in terms of going back to what you're talking about, strengthening Newcastle, letting them spend what they're doing. City are doing that for themselves. They're not doing that for Newcastle.
No. Yeah. Come away from the ATP. I'm talking about the 115. What I'm trying to say is, who were the 9 clubs that wanted to take us down?
Right.
Yeah,
no, I'm not doing this, Martin. But the point is, you're talking about Aramco at Newcastle and being able to spend loads of money, right? That's what you said earlier on.
For a threat, 100% a threat.
Yeah. If they can get the sponsorship money because we get rid of the APT case, then that's a consequence of City doing something for themselves.
Yes,
but they're doing it because they want to do it for themselves. Yeah. If the consequence is that strengthens Newcastle, do you not think City would have already thought about this when they took this APT case to court?
See,
yeah. So, someone said
people can think what they want, but at the end of the day, is like I said to you, the Premier League clubs want us gone. They want us done. This is why I'm not being the mate. I'm not bothered.
Yeah, but Premier League clubs want. United gone and Arsenal gone. There'll be clubs that do, and Newcastle probably want. Look, I'm not saying someone said, "Oh, we're not friends with Newcastle." No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't really give a toss.
There's no friends. There's only interests.
Yeah, you should look after our own interests. That's what they're doing.
and that's what we're doing. But it should also be fair, I think. That if they've got an owner who's got money to spend, my question is, why can't they spend it? City did it. Why can't it? Doesn't matter to someone. We're not friends with Newcastle. It doesn't matter if it's Newcastle, Villa, bloody Palace, Brentford. It doesn't matter. My point still stands that why can't they, if they have the money and it's all been approved and the owner's not going to walk out and it's money in the bank, whatever. If there is money there, why can they not spend it? We've done it. Why can't they? Why not? That's all I'm saying. I don't understand this tribal thing of we've done it.
Football's tribal, Tone. That's football.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is. Listen, I want to pull up some of this document from the cast thing because I think it's very, very interesting. Bill to Alfie says, "Is Tone a Newcastle fan?" Says, see, this is the thing. Like people are very split on this, man. Big up Alfie. And Alf says, "Have Martin watch Vinland Saga for the life lesson." Says Alf. There you go. Some viewing for you there, Martin, if you want to do it.
No, I hope Newcastle do well, not at the expense of our club, though.
Agreed.
Yeah, they can finish second then.
Agreed.
That's all I'm saying. This is where
you should have said that half an hour ago. We would have saved a lot of time, man. Jeez.
You would have
some Newcastle fan TV up there.
What is going on here? Right, guys, look at this, yeah?
It's off again.
Look at this, guys. This is the cast document, right? The really, really, really interesting bit of the cast document, yeah, which I think this is why people need to actually read the thing. Let me see if I can zoom it in a bit more. There we go. This is the witness evidence section of the cast document for when City went, obviously, to the Court of Arbitration for Sport against UEFA. This is super interesting, guys. Some of the stuff that's written on here, I think, really needs to be spoken about a little bit more. This was Hogan, right? Neither Sheikh Mansour nor his private investment vehicle, Abu Dhabi United Group, nor any entity on their behalf has funded or reimbursed the sponsorship obligations of Etihad under the sponsorship agreements. The sponsorship obligations were paid out of Etihad's own funds. I was CEO throughout the relevant period, and I would have known if any arrangement would have existed for the funding of reimbursement for the sponsorship fees paid by Etihad to MCFC, as alleged by UEFA, which I did not. Right? So that's Hogan, yeah?
Yeah.
Mr. Pearce put, there is no way monies could have been injected into the company without the knowledge of the financial or internal audit group of Etihad Airways. Yeah. He then also says this: some of the criminally obtained documents published by Der Spiegel and cited in the appeal decision have wrongly interpreted as suggesting that Etihad and Etisalat only funded part of their sponsorship obligations. Zoom in a bit more. Specifically, it is suggested that Etihad only funded 8 million. Let's see if I can. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get so you can actually see it. That might be a little bit better. Maybe not actually. Just try to see so you can see it. Etihad only funded 8 million for each of the 2012, 13, 14, and 15 seasons, with the remainder being funded by ADUG. Obviously, that's Sheikh Mansour's investment vehicle. Having reviewed the criminally obtained documents in the context of these proceedings, it is apparent that this has led to some confusion among individuals at the club. In particular, there appears to have been a misunderstanding that ADUG was making funds available to Etihad in respect of the sponsorship fees, which are sometimes described as the ADUG contribution. In some of the criminally obtained documents allegedly sent to me, that suggestion is incorrect. Neither ADUG nor Sheikh Mansour funded any of Etihad sponsorship's obligations. It seems likely to me that I would have been informed if they did, right? Then look at this as well. Board member of Etihad Airways. The company received invoices from MCFC relating to Etihad sponsorship relating to the following seasons, and these were recorded in the Etihad financial accounting systems at the time they were received. The company paid directly to MCFC or CFG the full amounts due under these sponsorship agreements. No prepayments, refunds, or other amounts were received by the company in respect of the sponsorship agreements, and no amounts are shown as offset. Set off against or deducted from the sponsorship obligations recorded. This bit here. The company did not receive any payments from ADUG or Sheikh Mansour or any other person or entity controlled or influenced by them, whether directly or indirectly in relation to any of the sponsorship agreements. Yeah. So far, we've had 2 City employees, an Etihad Airways employee, both saying that this didn't happen. And then, check this as well. Where is it down here? Sheikh Mansour as well also says, I can confirm that I have not authorized ADUG to make any payments to Etihad, Etisalat, or any of their affiliates in relation to their sponsorship of Man City, nor have I authorized or arranged for anybody else to make such payments to them. I can also confirm that I have not made any such payments myself. So if we're guilty, deep for a second, that Sheikh Mansour has lied in court, Etihad Airways member, what's he called? Mr. Ahmed Ali Al-Sayed has lied in court. Mr. Pierce has lied in court. And Mr. Hogan has lied in court. Now, listen, could it be true? Have they committed all fraud and perjured themselves in court? Potentially. But this is where I think it's pretty unlikely that they're all sat there committing perjury in court, right?
Yeah.
It's like the moon landing conspiracy, the amount of people you got to. Can you lie for him? And you lied for him? And you've lied for him? Yeah. Someone's going to have dropped it in. The tea lady's probably got involved in this as well. It's like it's mad.
She had £500,000 bonus.
All these people just walked into a court of arbitration of sport and just basically lied, is what they're all saying.
Mm.
Yeah, look.
This is going to be some allegation they're throwing out from Monday onwards.
The problem is, LB, right, is you've just read official documentation from people who would know. I'm still siding with the rival fans on this one, mate. They know far more. They know far more. They tell us, mate, they're all guilty. The bloody auditors are involved. Everyone's involved. We're guilty. We're getting relegated. I cannot go by official document. I say this to Stefan on Twitter when he says, I say, sorry, mate, I can't believe that. The Forest fan over the way has said we're getting relegated. I've got to side with him. He must know.
It's expulsion.
Yeah.
We're using the right terminology now. Expulsion.
Yeah. But it is really interesting, though. But it's a good. I've not read all of it, but I've read bits of it. I know you two have probably read it all, but I can't wait for this to get started. I'm like you said at the start, your question, are we excited or nervous? I haven't got a percent of nerves. Not even a part of me is nervous. And I swear to that. I'm not remotely nervous. I'm excited because I believe City will win. This shit needs clearing, and we'll be top of the league before it. We were top of the league during it, and we will be top of the league when it's all over again because we're the best bloody team, we're the best run club, and that's it.
Yeah. Nah. Facts, man. Facts. But it's just interesting because, again, like, I just look at that and think, are they all lying in court? Like, I mean, they could be. They could be, but is it likely? What's most likely? That they've all lied and all perjured themselves and have all committed fraud? Or that actually, no, these emails just don't really fully understand, explain stuff. And as that guy says in the statement at CAS, someone has just misunderstood something.
This is the problem when you start syndicating shows like The X-Files and that starts going out on Prime and bloody Netflix and wherever. People start watching it and they start losing their bloody marbles with conspiracy theories and what the hell's going on. Look, it's clear as day in that. That was excellent. Just when you read that.
Can I just give a little plug? I mean, I'll a little plug here just because
not the X-Files show, is it?
Pop on, but there's a video on my channel where it actually does read all of it in proper detail, literally about 40 pages of it. If you do,
really, I'll have a look at that.
Watch because it's just a lovely extension on from LB's really good.
Yeah.
Because I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Remember, I was joking. I was going to do the 4-hour readathon, but I went out of it and just picked out. But that's where it was because that's where I was getting in. You're looking at the Etisalat and the Etihad witnesses. It's like the amount of people that have lied or they're saying have lied. It's crazy. It really is crazy. And I'll be honest with you, I think, and I've said it all along, the Premier League were pressured by their members. You know, again, sorry, it's why I've got no sympathy for them because they caused this. They put the pressure on. And then we got charged. City had to get to a point because City gave the evidence. City have cooperated every step since we got charged. We weren't cooperating before because we had no reason to cooperate. Till all these 9, 10, 11 other clubs went, push, do it, kill them. We want them gone. So he went, right, charged them, and now we are where we are, and we'll fight it. And I'm sorry, I probably do sound really harsh, but I'm standing with our manager on it. Our manager's the same. Our manager has said he'll never forgive him, and neither will I.
Yeah, bro. I'm not even saying you're wrong.
I'm sorry even being harsh, but I'm with Pep on it.
No, it's just listen. It's what this has done. Yeah, it's made everyone emotional. Yeah, on one side, it's made you pick a side.
Again, you said that very like ASMR. Then emotional. You said it very
emotional. No, that's though, isn't it? People are like. Some people are let bygones be bygones. Some people like you are like, nah, fuck them. And like, neither are wrong. Neither stance is wrong. Like, you're entitled to take your own view, innit? But like, it is just a crazy situation.
I was like you and Tone. I was 1000%. I was probably more thing than you and Tone. Like, yeah, let's all love him. And then, but it's just got too far now. I think it's gone too far. I was always, don't sue this guy. Let's leave it alone. Bygones, and I'm like, no, not anymore. It's gone too far. It's got too evil. It's got too nasty.
It has. But like the Forest fan and all them lot, this is the problem: is they're gobbing off and saying stuff. I mean, people want those people sued, and to be honest, he'd probably bloody love it. People like him because it gives him attention, even if he ends up.
And it's like Tony said earlier. Villa fans 12 months ago weren't loving us. Now they're loving us because their agenda's changed. They're not loving us because they suddenly like us. They're loving us because they've got a vested interest now.
Yeah,
that's where the love comes from.
But you would expect that. Any family.
That's from my point of view. I can't just, hey, I love you.
At the same time, if you take one of their best players in Jack Grealish, that's going to happen. I remember when Chelsea signed Sean Wright-Phillips, I wasn't particularly happy with Chelsea at the time. So that's just, listen, this is another interesting thing in the CAS document, guys. Yeah, this is essentially what the Premier League need to prove. And this is in the CAS document. Very, very good diagram. It's very good diagram indeed. What the Premier League need to prove, is they need to be able to see a payment from Sheikh Mansour, or the Abu Dhabi United Group, or basically any other company that's controlled by Sheikh Mansour that goes into the Etihad Airways accounts. These are all bank accounts, and then either straight into MCFC or straight into CFG, right? That's what they need to find. If they can't find that, there's no proof that Sheikh Mansour ever did what they're saying they did. If that's what they need to find, can they prove it? And they need to prove it. Having an email talking about it when City are coming in and saying you've misunderstood, or someone at the City club, that you've got to be able to prove it. So how can they prove it? The only way that they can prove it, is in my opinion, having the bank account, like having the proof, showing the bank like submissions, showing money from Sheikh Mansour into Etihad, into City. That's the only way they can do it, in my view. But listen, we're gonna end that segment of the show, considering it's been 90 minutes. So
we're not doing 115 already, kind of thing ever again. Let's just leave it now until we're done.
Well, it depends what comes out, because the thing is as well, are we going to get
Monday?
Leaks? Are we going to get leaks? Exactly, we
Well,
might get leaks.
Tell me I'm wrong. Didn't Stefan say any leaks are wrong? There's not going to be any leaks, really.
He said just be careful with them. Don't take them at 100%.
Yeah. That
either
side.
Because you're not going to fully know.
I think it's going to be, because I don't think anything was said. Maybe the trouble is with the Premier League, like I said, it involves, I don't trust them a lot. It's everyone else. I don't think it'll come out the City side. I don't trust certain people in this league.
Oh yeah, City definitely won't come City side.
City won't do anything.
Yeah. No, because they're under the microscope, so they definitely won't leak anything. So.
And they learned a lot after the Daily Mail incident with UEFA when they started. Was it Daily Mail when they started leaking stuff? That wasn't.
No, Sam Lee put some out, didn't he? Around November, December, 6 months before it was done, saying City will be cleared at CAS, and then obviously not. You know what I mean, like completely cleared, like, and all that sort of thing. And he got something. Was it the CAS thing he got wrong, or I can't remember, but something around that. And I know
Cheesy put it out the day before.
Yeah,
because I was having a 4 a.m. meeting with Alan about it because he was having a panic attack. I'm like, calm down.
How about, lads? I've got a sick idea, boys.
Go on.
Right.
Who wants to discuss Brentford?
Yeah, I will. Go on, let's go. Yeah, me. Let's move on.
Big up sign says Martin is a professional hater, but I respect that.
No, I don't hate anyone. Listen, I think Newcastle are a fantastic club. Villa, amazing football club. What it is with me, I understand the threat of Newcastle and how dangerous they could be if let off a leash. They are a threat, not just to City, to everyone, because they've got proper owners that will want to win. If they were backed by probably, a FSG or someone, I'd be like, nah, you're just in it for the kid. They're in it to win.
Yeah.
And then they've got serious ambition.
Nah, fair.
Hey, right, I'm scared of Newcastle. If you're not scared of Newcastle, if off the reach, then my God, of course you got to be.
Right.
Are you scared of Arsenal right now? No. Don't worry. Move on.
No.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, I'm more scared of Liverpool than I am Arsenal at the minute.
Let's move on.
Are you taking the fucking piss?
Right, big up.
He's my favourite, that guy. I don't know who he is. What a legend.
No, it's crazy. Right, let's speak about let's speak about Brentford, guys. Football. 1 hour, 36 minutes and 29 seconds into the stream. Let's speak about actual football, guys. Yeah.
Brentford, you didn't realise you choose the subjects.
Bro, I have to speak. Bro, listen, the game is the game. You know what I mean?
You choose the subjects. It's the way you went, finally, we're at football.
Bro, at the end of the day, we've had over 650 people tuned in for the full thing. We've had an average view duration of 14 minutes 56. Yeah, the chat rate is high. People want to speak about it, right? So that's why we do.
There you go, Tom. That's why one does 115, because it does. People are so interested with it. It's mad.
Oh yeah, but it is, Martin. It's the biggest story and talking point in football for many a year. If not,
Brentford, we're gonna smash them.
Seriously, man. Seriously. Yeah. Do you want to see the dog that I'm looking after?
Yeah. I want to see that spider. Oh, nice.
No, Spider's gone out the window.
Go on. Attack the mutants.
Cutie.
Attack the mutants. The mutants need to be attacked.
He was the one barking. He looked soft.
No, that was the other one that was barking.
How many dogs you got?
2.
He's dog sitting. He's got his own business.
It's a mutant protector, is what it is.
I bet he ain't got liquid cash then if he's got his own business.
I hope you're telling the tax office, mate, about your little side bloody businesses.
Go away with your liquid cash, man. Honestly. Right. Sorry, I didn't see this super chat. Yo, big up MCFC, man. Says something interesting I read about a German journalist. I believe that's close to Bayern, but he was criticizing Musiala and said Wirtz is more of a team player. Is German media softening the blow of potentially losing him? Well, listen, the Musiala thing is crazy, bro, because all the Bayern fans are getting pure rattled about it, and they're convinced that he's signing a new contract. So we'll have to wait and see if he does sign a new deal. But yeah, we'll wait and see. But that Musiala's sick, mate. And yeah, you know what I mean? That's interesting because if they do think they're going to lose him, they will start softening the blow by saying stuff like this, bro. So
I will say, mate, just imagine if we get Musiala on top of this current squad. I know people will go and all that, but can you imagine it? Oh my God. I mean, you might as well wrap it up. I'm being serious. Stop it. Just for
I think you seen you tweeted about that the other day, didn't you? So I'm pretty sure I seen it.
Yeah. Wrap it up. No point playing. It's to save everyone money. So City want it. It's done.
Now 100%. Big up MCFC for the donor, always supporting. Right, Brentford. Does Rodri play?
Yep.
Starts for me.
Yep.
Starts for me. Give him 60, 70 minutes, providing on the score line. If we're 3-0 up, then I'd take him off. But obviously, we don't know the score ahead of the thing. But in an ideal world, with 3-0 up, take him off after 70 minutes. Happy days. Does Phil Foden play?
No.
Oh, no. Explain your reasonings.
I think, look, he's our player of the season, right? So I'm not in any way, because I know what happens with, there's 2 or 3 players that you say anything about and people get all shitty about it. Phil Foden is one of our best players, but where's he playing at the moment? There's a lot of players playing well. I would bring him on 55, 60 minutes, give him half an hour, and then start him against Inter and against Arsenal. I just don't think he'll start tomorrow. He's only just back from sickness. I think Thursday come back, maybe Wednesday. I can't remember. But either way, no, it was Wednesday, I think, wasn't it? Oh, whenever it was, anyway. He's only been back a couple of days after bad food poisoning. So, look, I think I wouldn't personally start him because I think there's enough in the squad to deal with Brentford, but he definitely needs at least half hour.
So when does KDB get rest? That's my issue.
Inter.
No, but we've said KDB's plan wasn't to play every game.
Who said that, though?
That's what a lot of people were saying.
I said that.
A lot of people said KDB's not meant to be playing 60 games.
He won't play in Milan.
No, but every game
I agree. Yeah.
No one's dropping KDB.
Start what? No one's dropping for KDB for what?
KDB. And with due respect.
Wait. What do you mean no one's dropping KDB?
No. Bloody hell. What I'm trying to say, he played against Ipswich, and I always thought this is going to sound so arrogant, but because when I used to do, when I was asked people, well, when would you expect KDB to have a rest? And you'd always get, well, Ipswich, Everton, them sort of games, you know, you're getting fit and ready for the big games. So, but he's played against Ipswich and he's going to play against Brentford. And then we're dropping in for Inter Milan.
Yeah.
People are talking Inter Milan's a piss easy game and we're just rolling out.
No, but Foden comes in. Foden comes in. De Bruyne.
Foden comes in.
Going to drop KDB for the Champions League in the first game.
All right, then. Don't play KDB tomorrow and play Foden.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, but my question is, when does KDB go out?
Well, for me, it would be in Milan.
Well, but hang on, why can't De Bruyne play 3 games and then rest against Watford? Gets a week off.
He could do, but but to answer Martin's question, Martin's going like, why is no one resting KDB? I'm resting against Inter Milan.
No. I'm because at LB, you were a big component of he can't play 60 games.
I don't think he can play 60 games.
He's only played 3.
But
I've only played 3 bloody games.
But this is what I'm saying, Martin. Like, I'd rest him against Inter Milan, bro.
I only asked a question. Jesus.
I'd play 3.
I'd play him in Inter Milan. I'd rest him in Inter Milan. You'd rest him tomorrow. Is that what you're saying?
I'd rest him tomorrow and play. I mean, I think he will play because I'm one of these. I think he'll play a lot more games than people ever realised. I think he still plays 50-odd games, KDB.
Yeah.
Oh, if
I
he's
don't
fit,
think he is the player that you can drop. No, that was me. I used to always kick back on this. Well, just playing for so. I believe KDB was always going to be playing.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that, and I'm also because I've seen that we should sign Wirtz and keep De Bruyne. You know, a bit of time for both. No. Can't have both of them in the squad.
No, that's what I mean. KDB's not just going to rest out, and for me, see, it would be very harsh on Kovacic, but I do think Rodri needs to come back in. Yeah. Just to get game time. He's got to come back in and get game time.
What about Bernie? It might be Bernie that drops.
Maybe.
Played Portugal, did he?
It's like, well, when does Kyle Walker come back? When does John Stones come back?
I'll bring Kyle Walker back for Inter Milan.
So basically, LB is talking like we're playing some B team, like pub team.
Walker for Watford
or something.
Walker for Watford, mate. But Rico... Sorry, go on, Albie.
No, I'll be serious. I'd bring Walker back in for Inter Milan.
When does Gundo start? This bloody hell. Can we not have a big squad?
Tomorrow.
Guess when Gundo starts?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, might actually start him tomorrow, potentially, yeah.
I would start him beside Rodri tomorrow.
I'd go treble midfield. Gundo and Rodri, KDB.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Who's on the wings?
Savio and...
Yeah. See, I've gone Savio.
Go on, LB. Go on.
I've said Savio Grealish.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I said.
I don't know.
I've only said Grealish because you cannot drop the guy when he's in this form right now. I think you'll kill his confidence if you drop him at this point.
Yeah, maybe. Grealish. Maybe. Should we do an 11? Should we do an 11 on screen?
Yeah. Oh, just to say before you do, I have heard Haaland will be available, so he should be playing tomorrow.
He's available. I have heard it's his decision.
Yeah. I apparently said to him that if you want to stay off, you can stay off. Right. So in net,
he's not going to, is he? Yeah.
Right back, Rico Lewis. Yeah, we all agree with that.
Now I will just bring up one thing.
Here he goes.
What do you mean? What?
All I'm going to say. No, for Christ's sake. All I'm going to say is Rico did play a few days ago. Maybe this is the game where Walker's thinking after training with the under-21s, maybe this is the one Walker steps in, just purely based that Rico played 3 days ago.
He did say in the presser that Walker's been at the training ground all week.
He has, yeah.
And he mentioned him by name.
Look, so I start Rico.
He's in.
I start Rico myself, and based on form, it's Rico all day long. The question is there, though. He's just played for England.
I'm still amazed that LB's like thinking we're playing some pub team on Wednesday night.
No. I just think the team that we could rotate with on against Inter Milan is a team that's still capable of beating Inter Milan. And they're likely to make changes as well because they play AC Milan on the weekend. They've got a Milan derby. I
would have started Rico tomorrow, but I think he'll go Walker after listening to the presser.
Right, I'm gonna go Rico because I want Rico to start this game. But I would personally.
Which one?
Well, sorry, man, I'm a dictator in it, apparently. So.
Whoa! What the democracy?
No.
What about guests first?
No, man.
Dictator.
What's happening?
Listen, get in line, you two. Nah.
What is this?
Here's what I do.
Believe it.
I listened to your input. I was grateful for your input, but I disregarded your input. That's
no,
that's the way the game is, isn't it? You know what I mean? No, here's what I personally do. Yeah. I'd start Rico Lewis and try and bring Walker on for the final 30 minutes if possible. And then I'd start Kyle Walker against Inter Milan. That's personally how I'd run this.
So similar to the Foden thing. Start giving half an hour.
Similar to that. Centre-back situation. Obviously, Ake's now out. Do we start Johnny Stones?
I've got a Kanji Stones. I've dropped Diaz for this. Sorry, rested.
Rested Diaz.
No, Diaz Akanji. Don't change it. It's working.
So John Stones is just never getting fit. Guys, never getting fit.
He can play against Inter Milan.
He can play against Inter Milan.
We've got about 37 players playing against Inter Milan.
What's John Stones done to you lot?
No. He's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. But the game is the game, and at the moment, Akanji's got that position for me.
You got for Wilson Esbrand at left.
No, but I'm saying I think Diaz. That's Diaz.
I don't really. I don't really think you need to rest Diaz. No. I don't think Diaz is a player that really gets too many.
No, but it's not about rest. It's about getting John Stones to match fitness.
Yeah, so again,
Stones is Inter.
Stones is Inter, man.
But you can't. You can't just roll them out against Inter Milan like with some. Where do you think Inter Milan are? Do you think are they some pub team for you two?
Well, hang on a minute.
Bratislava.
John Stones just played against against Ireland the other day.
Yeah, and Ake played against Thing and got injured because he hadn't played any minutes hardly.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen to John Stones. He's got an exceptional injury record.
That's the worry. John Stones for me needs to get his body going again.
No, this is what I'd go for, but personally, yeah, I think this is the way to go. Kyle Walker on after 60 minutes for Rico Lewis. And if you want to throw on John Stones again for the last 20 minutes or something, you can do. But I think we stick with this. We need to win this game. We've got to put the pressure on Arsenal, man. No messing around for me. Stick with what's been working. This is what's been working. Midfield. Let's go into midfield. Rodrigo, yeah? Rodri?
Oh, God, yeah.
We all agree with that? Everyone agrees with bringing Rodri in?
Yeah.
Okay. Gundogan or Kovacic? Or someone else?
Gundo.
Martin?
Yeah, Gundo.
He's had a week training. He'll be buzzing to go.
Right. So what we're saying then, who's our main creator? Kevin De Bruyne or Phil Foden? I'm going to do a poll in the chat on this actually.
KDB.
I think he will go KDB.
Yeah, we go in with what I know I always ask this, what we want or what we think Pep wants.
Yeah, see, I do what I want. I do what I want. So you tell me what you want to do.
Bjorn makes a very good point. We're just benching Cobber for nothing, and he's got a point.
Yeah, it's true.
This is how hard it is now. This is how hard it is.
Yeah, but then that brings up the same bloody point when people say, "Oh, we need 3-4 more players." Where are they bloody going? The squad is
no, but that's what I mean. But then are we going with Pep's? If you play well, you're in strategy because this is going completely against it now.
Yeah. I've just seen your vote, LB. Sorry, can I just quickly say? Yeah. I see your vote things going. KDB, Foden, or both. What about neither? There'll be someone who will go. Nah,
you have to play at least one of them. You have to.
What about Nunes? What about Nunes? No, on my own. Okay.
I tell you what. I reckon. I think he's gonna start. I've got a funny feeling.
On fire in training, apparently.
Yep.
No,
here's what I mean.
I'd start. Yeah, I would probably start him against him. I'd play Kevin De Bruyne.
That's player 38.
Yeah, I'd play Kevin De Bruyne, and then after 60, 70 minutes, bring on Phil Foden.
No, don't complicate it, chat with McAtee. Yeah. Don't add McAtee into it. He's for Watford. Forget Inter. He's
for Inter as well.
No, he's for Watford.
De Bruyne. Personally, I wouldn't be throwing Foden in. He's had 45 minutes worth of football all season. I don't think it's probably right to throw him into this game. So for me, I'd start Kevin De Bruyne, bring Foden on towards the end, and then potentially looking at starting Foden against him.
You all know we've got Arsenal next week, so that means John Stones won't be playing next week, probably.
I wouldn't play him against Arsenal.
I probably wouldn't play him at this moment in time either. I'd stick with Kanji Diaz.
Yeah, I would stick with that back four.
Yeah. So you all agree with that? Treble midfield. We love the look at that. And obviously, like I say, we bring on Phil Foden towards the end to get them minutes in his legs. Haaland, we hope will be available, but obviously if he's not available because he wants to take some time off.
I think it'll be Savio in that position.
Yeah, potentially. Right, wingers. We had a little discussion about it. What we saying here, boys?
I've gone Savio Grealish.
Savio Grealish.
Doku starts against Inter.
Chat, what you saying? Who plays left wing? Who plays right wing? This is a tricky one because I think they're all fit now, aren't they? They're all fit.
Yeah, don't discount don't discount Nunes on that left. He's had a week off. He's been training. Martin's laughing, but
I'm laughing
honestly,
because Grealish and Doku are like, Jesus, got another one in its consent with Nunes is now on the left. Anyone else wants to go on the left?
it's true.
Well, for me, I think Savio has to start for me, lads. He has to start. I can't not start this guy. This guy's insane.
Yeah, I think he will. I think Grealish will. I think Martin's right, and then Haaland up. But I think Grealish will.
Listen, it's a hard thing. I think Grealish at the minute his confidence is sky high, and then you've got to take advantage of that. If he doesn't do it, but I'd put Doku in against Inter. And I know some will say Savio and Doku. You're never going to please the Doku Grealish things. You can swap them about.
Yeah, the poll is in the chat, guys. Poll is in the chat for the left wing. So you're going Grealish, Martin. Tone, who are you going for?
I'll go Grealish, but I've got a funny feeling about Nunes, mate. He's going to start, but I'm probably wrong. I think it'll be Grealish.
Yeah, I'd go Grealish in this particular situation. Did really well in pre-season. Unlucky with the injury. Done decent. And I know people are saying, oh, well, it's, low quality opposition in the internationals, but he still played well. I'd give him a go. And it's up to him to take it. If he doesn't take the opportunity, Doku's right there. You know what I mean? Doku's right there. So, yeah, I'd go with this team if it was me, personally. I think that's a mad team. That's a sick team, that, isn't it? When you look at that 11, how good is that 11?
Mate, that 11 is absolutely outrageous. And the best thing is you can take 6 or 7 of those players out, replace them, and it'll still be as good.
The only thing, it's a mint team, but the only thing I'm disputing here, I think it's going to be Walker in that week. Only because of the way Brentford play, I think he'll use Walker's pace against Brentford.
The thing, what I would do, I don't know if I would do this actually. If he was to bring in Walker, then I'd consider bringing in Stones for a Kanji.
That's where I was at.
The problem is then you're bringing in 2 players that haven't played a great deal amount of minutes, or both on the right hand side, and this is an important game. We've got to win this.
Arsenal's the last team to beat us at the Etihad.
No, Arsenal's important, Martin, but that's next week. We got to think one game at a time. No,
I appreciate that. I'm just saying, to me, I understand what people are saying, but for me, I think maybe I'm underestimating Brentford a little bit. Maybe I am because I've gone 5-1. I think we'll slap these tomorrow, personally. I think we'll slap most teams we're playing at the moment.
I think 2-0. 2-0.
I honestly think we'll slap. I think we'll slap any team at the minute. I think we're playing out of this world. I think we're positive. We're happy. You've seen my name now. Treble Fowler's back because I'm going for the treble this season. I'm that confident on what we're doing this year.
What about Bernardo, says Tony? Where does Bernardo get into this team?
Rest. Well, this is the problem.
You mentioned him. Yeah,
we've all kicked each out like he's a bag of chips. Get out.
Yeah, but would it? I just can't not see Rodri starting. Despite how well Kovacic has played, Rodri's got to play this game to be ready for Arsenal and so on. He has
to play. We got to get minutes into this guy's legs before the Arsenal game next week. He played. How many minutes did he play for Spain? He played 65 or something. For Spain the other day.
Like yeah.
Did he get subbed off? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, then. So then he's played for Spain, but he needs to get more minutes. So yeah, for me, I'd go for that personally. Do you want to do an Inter Milan team?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
What?
Jesus, there'll be some bench tomorrow, won't it?
Bench will be Kyle Walker, Ortega, John Stones, Kovacic, Bernardo Silva, Doku.
Christ.
Maybe McAtee. Yeah.
And then what happens when Bob and Ake come back? One of the main players is going to be missing out. You got Nunes as well.
Yeah.
It's mad.
That's why we need to actually make sure we stay in that
This is my question on McAtee. It wasn't about his ability. It was where the hell does he go?
He'll get games. He'll get games. Trust me. Right, let's do the Inter Milan team. Yeah.
You just said trust you.
Let's do the Inter Milan team.
the pub team that are in Milan.
Yeah, right. Okay, here we go. So, do you start Ortega or do you start Edison?
Edison.
Oh, Edison, all day long.
Okay.
Ortega, Watford.
I think he's going to go a lot stronger than you all think.
Right. Kyle Walker.
No, Rico.
Oh, really?
Mm.
What's your thoughts there?
Bloody hell.
Pep Guardiola's going to want to get out of this, get as many points as we can on the board ASAP. He ain't going to mess around till the end.
Rico starts Champ League games normally as well.
Yeah, he ain't going to mess around with this.
Okay. Okay, let me put my team out that
I 65 quid for this game because it ain't a pub team. It's a big team, this.
Let me in fact, I don't know, maybe a rest. Do you play John Stones or Kanji?
I think it'd be Stones Diaz.
Stones. So you rest. How do you change this? There we go. Wait, how do you fucking get rid of this?
You just overwrite it, don't you, in that pencil bit? Just change the name.
There we go.
Yeah.
Stones Diaz, yeah? All right, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. And, what you're looking there for maybe in that game is if you could take off Diaz for a Kanji and just like spread the minutes between the two, maybe. Gavardio is going to have to play in it.
Yep.
Because we have no other option because we don't sign left backs at this football club. So there we go.
Yeah, but Rico can play left, and we've got Wilson Esbrand will play the Watford game.
Yeah.
He'll play the Watford game or his one and only game. Oh, both.
Here's the question, though. Here's the question: does Rodri play against Inter Milan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 3 in a week. Get the rest against Watford. He's had long enough off. Yeah.
You're not sure about this in the game, are you? I can tell. You're a bit like this is like Watford sort of territory.
No. I'm just very confident in my squad. And I think we'll win this game because our squad's so strong. Kovacic come back in.
Who did we have there? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Bernie.
Bernardo.
Kovacic, so.
This is the point. You're going to get, how do you get? Right. He's not going to drop Foden again.
I'm putting Foden in. Yeah,
so he's dropping KDB.
Yeah, I rest KDB.
No, KDB in. KDB Foden.
What? Nah, that's OP, man. You just been speaking for 10 minutes about how we need to rest KDB.
No. I didn't say. I said a lot of people said we should. I've always been on the thing you'll play a lot more than people think.
Okay, but I personally would rest KDB against Inter Milan. I'd play him against Brentford. I'd play him against Arsenal. They're the most important games.
I bet Pep talks about how damn hard this game's going to be.
Of course, it's going to be hard.
Oh, it's difficult, yeah.
We can win games without Kevin De Bruyne. And you need him for that Arsenal game.
I'm having KDB for this game.
So who's okay? You have him. Who's playing next to Foden? Is it Gundogan, Kovacic, or Bernardo Silva?
God, right. I mean, this is bloody mad.
So you've dropped KDB. KDB's just gone. He's out the equation.
It's called rest. We got to rest him, bro.
You've
just talked about how we need to rest him. So I'm telling you, I'm resting him.
Others wanted to rest him.
Yes, and I'm resting him. I'm resting him in this game. We do not need to risk Kevin De Bruyne in this game. We don't need to risk him.
We're
resting KDB for Watford.
Whose idea was it to get a big squad? Because this is the problem you end up with.
Yeah, this is what we've been saying though since bloody May.
Paul Nunes and Kovacic are not even. They're out of the team now forever. You never get them back in at this point.
I'm going to go controversial here, right? I reckon it'll be. I reckon it'll be Kovacic. Oh no, I don't know now. Fuck's sake! No, I think that Foden out on the right. I'm sorry, I know people hate it. This is what I think he'll do.
What?
Foden right, De Bruyne in the middle because it's Champ League. He won't want to be rested, and I reckon Bernie beside Rodri. There you go.
Nah, I don't like that at all.
You don't like Foden right?
No, we need to get Foden back in the middle, man. We can't be playing him on the wing. I'll tell you what I think he's going to do. I think he's going to play this. I think he'll play him there. I think he'll play Bernardo there. Yeah. He'll play Haaland there. And then, does he play Grealish or does he play Doku? I'd personally play Doku because I don't like Kovacic Grealish. So I'd do Doku. That's what I think I would do against Inter Milan. And I'd probably play it a bit like this. I'd probably play like a 2-man in midfield like that and then give Phil Foden the free roll. And I'd play it sort of like that. That's how I play.
What a headache Pep's got. I mean, my God.
I agree with the thing on Savio, because I don't, with Savio's knee, I don't think you can go 2 games in a week like that with him.
Yeah, that's what I personally would do. Because that as well, that's, you know, you got Rodri Kovacic as your sort of like DM protection. That's a very good back four. You got Kyle Walker in there, who obviously is a good defender. So for me, I think that's what I'd do against Inter Milan. That team doesn't lose against Inter Milan. Might not win, it might draw, but it doesn't lose. Not for me.
Poor Nunes.
Bring Nunes off the bench.
Can we have a moment for poor Nunes?
Well,
Watford.
Watford will be there. You know what I mean? We can have him in that game, no problems. And he might come off the bench. He might come off the bench tomorrow. He might come off the bench against Inter Milan. I mean, Tone reckons he might start tomorrow.
I've got, I was going to say,
Oscar Bobbin, yeah.
Yeah, Amaka, yeah. It's an amazing, I say it's the best squad on paper that we've ever had. It doesn't mean we'll win what we've won, but it's the best.
The first time ever, I think, apart from striker, we ever, we've always been accused of 2 top players in every area.
Yeah.
And we've always gone, that's BS, you're talking garbage. I can't say it this year. The only place I can say we've not got backup is striker. Yeah. Everywhere else, he's absolutely loaded with youth, experience, quickness. It's got everything. Hence why Treble Father's back in the building, because I'm telling you, they're smoking anyone this year. The only thing I can't decide on whether it's the FA Cup or the League Cup we're going to drop. We'll drop one of them.
It won't be the Carabao, because our second team will win that Carabao, because when Arsenal, Liverpool...
Well, the third team will.
No, but it will. When Arsenal, Liverpool do their second team against our second team, we'll beat them 5-0. It won't even be close. It literally, we will win the Carabao. I've got no doubts about winning that one.
I think we'll see in January, because I think if Nunes is at a point where he's not playing still, I think Nunes will start asking questions come January.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you'll start seeing come January. Plus, I want to see if this Saudi interest, because there is interest in Kovacic from Saudi, how concrete they want to do it.
Nah, 100%. This is a good comment here. By the way, guys, make sure you are smashing up the likes, man. Hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. This comment from Scott is very good. This could turn out to be a problem with Pep having to rotate continuously to keep everybody happy. I mean, wait, what are our thoughts on that? Because that is true. He's going to have to rotate quite a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because otherwise, players are going to be like, yo, I want to be playing.
Players don't like to turn back up, and they don't want to be a backup.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks, oh, they're happy. They just... No, players don't like.
Yeah, but Super City...
it's not liquid cash.
It's not liquid cash, though, Super City, mate.
Liquid cash. Look,
no, at the end of the day, nobody wants to be a backup. This is the problem. Nobody wants to be a backup.
Yeah, but at some point, these players will kick off and they'll get a move. Kovacic could be one that just moves next summer because he's not playing. Nunes could be another one. Look, it's going to happen. There's no real answer to it. There's no real solution, because I don't think you can't do too much rotation because it can unsettle things, and you just can't get some players enough time. There's literally only 2, would you say 2, maybe 3, at least 3, who will definitely, Edison, Rodri, Haaland. Okay, well, what about the rest? It's up for grabs. Everybody is up for grabs in that squad. And the problem is it will upset. And people have got to be ready that it is going to upset some players. It's just what will happen.
Some players will leave eventually, and I think many this will be their last season. Listen, we're going to bring in the likes of Musiala. Someone's going to go out.
Oh, God,
the world.
Yeah, imagine Musiala, mate.
Or De Bruyne.
Well, personally, news I get is De Bruyne may not be signing a new contract. It may be his last year if they get the Musiala deal done.
Some breaking news here coming from Christian Falk. Manchester City, the chat are gonna love this, man. The chat are obsessed with this guy. Yeah. The chat love Xavi Simons, man. Man City are watching Xavi Simons as a Kevin De Bruyne successor. Liverpool are also showing interest.
I've not heard anything on that.
Whoa. Excuse me. Can we refer to the Newcastle fan in the chat? that you've all been loving a bit of?
What?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I feel sorry for, and I got killed early about. Chris and UFC, start owning up to your mistakes and have done and made. Oh, but they're all feeling sorry for us.
Hang on. Which one? I can't.
Oh, this Chris.
Come on now.
Martin's buzzing. Look at Martin. Look at him.
He's on fire, isn't he?
Look at him.
Maybe his bloody weekend.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at that smile, mate. That smile. Look at that. Look at him.
I'm joking.
He's been on chat watch. He's been on chat watch all stream waiting for a Newcastle fan to come in and give him shit. He has. Look at him. Oh, days. Yeah, it's his burner account. It's actually Martin on a burner.
This is why I love these Friday shows.
This one's been more nuts than all of them. It was all right for the first hour. We got to about 2:00 and suddenly it just went bloody mad.
No, it's crazy. Right, so just to clarify, before we start to end the show, because
is anyone going to the street tomorrow?
The street.
So you call the Etihad
anymore? There's in the Corp Live tomorrow. There is the street from 11:30 where they're opening up, all the bars and the restaurants inside the Corp Live.
Right.
Oh yeah, I see
that up, and we're going to watch the game on the Southampton United game up on the big screen, all cheering on Southampton. Yeah, so it's going to be good. £5.
Yeah, the thing is with that is, right, I don't have a problem with it. It's a good idea, but as a little bit, does that not affect the local business and local pubs?
I knew you were going to say that. I knew that was
true. That's true.
It is a valid concern. Like,
you don't care about the local businesses in that house because again, it's business.
So,
it's all right when it bloody
you spending your money then?
The big man cares about the little man.
So where are you spending your money then tomorrow?
I'll be in the street.
Of course you will. Because you're a dirty capitalist. Dirty capitalist.
So right. I vote Labour as well, which is crazy. No,
guys,
it's just business.
No, business. I get it. You have to justify yourself. Don't
no, I did speak to the son, Mary D's, because true story. This Mary D's dad's son cuts my hair. Mike Keogh cuts my hair, and I actually asked him because you're not mentioning anything about the hairdo, by the way. Looking, but as you can see, I got my hair cut, and I asked him while he was cutting it. I said, "Does this affect your business?" And he's absolutely adamant it will not affect him. Said it will not affect us whatsoever. They're adamant it won't, because he said you're still going to get your core people coming into the Mary D's.
Yeah, of course it will. 100%.
Because people still pay £15 to park at the back of Mary D's when you can pay £6 and go into City.
Well, if they're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Right, lads. Score prediction for tomorrow before we wrap up.
Not that bold.
2-0 City, and when Nunes starts, I want messages from both of you boys saying you're bloody spot on, mate. That's what I'm throwing.
I very, very much doubt he starts. Martin, score prediction. Oh, you said it before. What was your prediction? 5-1. Woo! Our record against Brentford's a bit sus.
They were the last team to beat us at the Etihad, 2 years ago.
We played them 6 times in the Premier League, right? Since the
2 years ago.
We beat them twice. We lost twice. We beat them twice. So we are on the course of losing 2 games again. I'm just putting that out there.
But we're firing on all cylinders, scoring 3 goals a game.
We are firing on all cylinders, 100%. And they don't have even Tony.
As you've seen, we've got 3/4 of our first team out because we can't fit them in.
Yeah, 100%. I'm looking forward to it.
Rodri and all them come back in and we lose. And then you've got a question to ask.
There is a real fire around it at the moment. Everyone's buzzing at the moment. I mean, to be fair, we've got every reason to be. We're amazing, but there is a real fire about these games right now. And I think the stuff going off the field has also got people fired up. I think we're in for a hell of a year. I think Martin looked treble. I'm not going to go down that route, but I think we are in for a very, very good year.
And I just want to say, it does start on Monday. So for anyone who's going to the stadium tomorrow, let's pay our respects to Sven. Big up to Sven before the game. Tony Buck's birthday.
Mm.
Things are planned. 1894, we've got things planned. And let's absolutely rock behind the boys.
I used to love watching Tony Buck with a goalkeeper like Nicky Weaver and that.
Wanker. As if he's done that. Please donate as no liquid
cash. Guys, please donate super chat.
Cash.
Chat, please donate super chat. I have 0 liquid cash.
Hey, and chat, I can actually confirm that because man never got his wallet out in a bar.
Oh dear.
Man never got his wallet out. When he went to use his card, it went declined because he was too busy smoozing with his fans outside the entrance. He was getting autographs, photos. He was loving it. Celebrity LB over there.
You celeb, you LB. You celeb. Hey, LB, if you go into town, be honest. When you go into town, do people recognise you?
No, not really.
What about but shopping and stuff on a Saturday or something?
Shops online.
I used to live in town, innit? And I used to get spotted sometimes, but I'm not a big dog.
You are a big dog. We know you're not got a big dog. You've shown us your dog. Small dog.
Come here, you. Attack Martin. Attack him. Attack the mutant.
He's going to be teaching everyone liquid cash.
Liquid cash.
What's your name of your dog? Liquid cash.
Liquid cash.
Assets. Assets and liquid cash.
You need the 2 dogs, 1 liquid, 1 cash. You can't call 1 liquid cash.
Tone will be on next week with his brand new shirt. That won't come off for 16 weeks.
I know,
yeah. My no top, mate. I'm going
to have a look at because I'm going to be there so early tomorrow. I am going to have a look at this shirt, and if I like it, I might end up falling in love with it.
Which one?
A lot of people have said
the Oasis one.
Yeah, a lot of people have said it's better in person.
I dare anyone to change your name to Liquid Cash and send a super chat.
Nah, big up, man. Listen, I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. It should be a good game. We've got to win it, man. We got to win. We got to win because that game against Arsenal next weekend is huge. We got to be going into that game with 4 wins out of 4 for me. So yeah, listen, it's going to be a madness. I'll obviously do the watch along tomorrow. Make sure you come join me if you're not going to the game live from 1:45. It's not on TV, is it? So it'll be a radio situation, if you know what I mean. But yeah, man, it's going to be good. Looking forward to
it. I love the way you did that.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah.
The radio situation. Has anyone got the Oasis email?
I've got my tickets, mate. No need for me to panic.
No, I'm anyone got him? Anyone got him? Yeah, and if anyone's at the Court Live tomorrow, by all means, come and say hello.
Yeah, I've heard you're famous as well. A couple of people said to me you were getting spotted. So LB's getting a bit of stick there. But Martin, I've heard you're the same, mate.
No idea what you mean.
I'm up there at the end of October. No one recognised me. But if I see you, I bet you.
I plead the 5th. I plead the 5th.
They will be loving it.
Speak no English. What do you mean, Cade? I'd be avoiding Martin.
What's that?
Cade there. I'd be avoiding Martin. Oh, what? Is he meant to be LB avoiding Martin?
No. He said I'd be avoiding Martin. Oh yeah, did we speak about this, by the way? Tabas said I've spoken with many Premier League clubs.
Don't because Tom wants to do a campfire and come by with them all. So it's all right, don't worry.
Not with him, I don't. Look, Barcelona are an absolute.
No, with the other Premier League clubs, though, you do.
Yeah, he needs to worry about his own league and the state of Barcelona.
So what does that say? La Liga president, I've spoken with many Premier League clubs, and most of them understand that Man City should be sanctioned. But Tom would like to take you all out for a drink and a 5-course meal.
As long as we're still top. They can be second. They can have second, Martin. No worries with that. Don't give a shit. Listen, in second.
When does Tabez ever shut up? When is he ever going to shut up? Is he somebody else who goes to bed dreaming of Sarah?
Oh God, he's obsessed.
I've never met anyone. Why? Look at your own league. Your own league. Do something about Barcelona, for Christ's sake, before you even
yeah.
talk about, for God's sake. They're selling grass. They're selling the tea ladies' knickers. Do something. Tebas, work out Barcelona first, mate.
Yeah, 100%, man. It's true. It's true.
But how are Barcelona getting away with it?
On the Oasis top, how do you feel about it being worn at home? Do you give a shit? I don't care, but do you guys care?
Yeah, I think it's disgraceful, but that's me. We're at home.
LB, what about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think it's right. I think it's clearly just to try and get people to buy the top, which is what it is. I think when you're at home, you should always play in blue. I ain't losing my shit over it personally, but I don't think it's right personally.
A business decision, mate. Business decision.
Well, if you think how many people are going to watch the game tomorrow at the stadium and then go, "Oh, that's a nice kit. Let's go buy it in the club shop afterwards." There's going to be thousands and thousands of that, so it's going to generate a lot of money. But do I think it's right? No, I don't think it's right. But this is the world we live in. It's all about the moolah. You know what I mean? It's all about that cash. It's all about that liquid cash.
Liquid cash.
It's all about liquid cash, mate. Yeah, it's no good having it all. It's not, guys. It's not good being a billionaire if it's all tied up in stonks. Yeah, you've got to have liquid cash.
What stonks? No. You can have it in stocks. You can have it in assets.
No, I don't think you can. Nah, it's got to be liquid, mate.
Otherwise, according to you, they're sticking a Lamborghini in an escrow. Couple of houses in an escrow. It's got to be liquid. If it's not liquid, it ain't worth jack. That's basically the situation. Yeah, that's where we're at now. Built to Nadir as well says, going to my first game tomorrow. I get Bernardo. Now it's bloody cold here. Hope you're doing well, guys. Sure, Radio LB. Martin, we'll keep my eye out for you, says Nadir, man. Now come say hello. I'll buy you a drink. If you do drink, a Coke, whatever.
Right. Guys, go find Martin tomorrow.
Yeah, I was going to say, bloody hell, Martin.
Go and get rid of all his liquid cash because he'll be spending it all on drinks.
Hey, no, I'll be on the plastic cash. Look, Kay's like, I'll be seeing you. Kay's changed. Kay's seeing you now.
Martin, does this count for when I'm up in October for Saints at home? I'll find you. You get me a drink.
No, don't work.
Just tomorrow. Just tomorrow.
You'll buy me a shirt. I mean, the breaking news was I found LB in the stadium the other day. I thought he broke in.
Yeah.
I thought he jibbed over the fence.
Nah, for real though, man. We need to get at least 10 people to go and find Martin tomorrow, innit? So he's got 0 liquid cash.
Yeah.
By the way, my wife and my son will be with me. Oh, no.
Right, yeah. So do you know what we do? Basically, don't be weirdos, chat.
Don't come up to me. I've got a 14-year-old with me. Do you know what they do? Though they disappear, they run away. Anyone who comes over and says hello, they run.
Right, well, don't go over to him then. Make it, what are you giving here, bro?
No, not.
Do you want to be famous or not, mate?
Not them, Pete. No, I'm not famous, you dick. Not that. No, it's they find it hilarious that someone wants to say hello to me.
So do I.
Personally, yes, so do I. But hey, never mind.
I'm looking forward to seeing you up there, mate. I'm looking forward to you being.
You told me chips and gravy were on you.
Yeah, I'm there, mate. I'll get you chips and gravy.
I don't go to local businesses, mate. I go to the city places.
Sells out, man, for the corporate greed.
Yeah, pour that, mate. I'm city all chips and gravy, mate. I'm not into that
city chipper.
Yeah,
it was ever since I went on BT Sport. Just went to my head, sorry.
Yeah, that's why you want this one with Sky Sports that I've been asked on. You bloody want that.
Martin splashing the whoa. That's another.
Oh, you know, don't do that at City. Bloody hell, you'll be like that.
He's getting arrested.
I won't see you at the same time.
He ain't splashing no liquid. Thank you.
What the hell, man? This Friday shows insane. I've been wanting to click the end stream button for the last hour.
He's on about splashing liquid, not me.
Right, are we done?
Yeah.
Right, boys, there you go. Another Friday show boxed off for you.
That's the best one yet.
Honestly, man. Martin with his liquid
full of liquid
sent me head west. Honestly,
full of liquid. You've got Tone playing Kumbaya with all friends. Premier League friends. You've got LB just giving his business 101. And I'm splashing the liquid everywhere.
Okay.
Not live on air, please.
Right, boys, that's it. We're out of it. We'll be back again next Friday
amazing.
for another episode of the Friday Show. We're live every 1 p.m. every Friday, so don't miss it, man. It's
might not be next week. You've been cancelled.
Yeah. Well, if you're doing liquid live on air,
I'll be back tomorrow night. I'll be back tomorrow night with a post.
And when we're done, we'll have a conversation. I'll give you my very blunt views. I promise you that. I have very strong views on that, but I am going to be, unfortunately, very restrained today.